Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tabletop. My name is Bob. I'll be your game master for tonight as we play the End of the World RPG. We got 3 out of the 4, or 5, depending on how you would look at it, Icewind Dale crew. We have Stefano, CJ, and Andrew back on the channel. Good to have you back, everybody.
Heyo. Hello.
Dasha doesn't count. It was only 4 of us.
Well, I said 4, maybe 5, depending if you count Dasha, but I do, personally. This game is not D&D. It's an independent game from Fantasy Flight. It's actually out of print. I have one of the copies. I actually have all of the copies. There's 4 books in this series, if you're not familiar with the End of the World RPG. Basically, it came out in 2014, and then over the next 2 years, they came out with 4 books. Basically, an End of the World scenario. And the catch to this game is you're not making a character like in Dungeons and Dragons, or some sort of a hero, or even some sort of a person that has some sort of special abilities. No, you're playing yourself. And the premise is kind of like, could you survive the apocalypse? And this one I'm holding up here, right? You can see is alien invasion, but they have 4. Like I said, the first one that came out, I think, was Zombie Apocalypse. That was the first one. And actually, CJ, you played that with me.
I did. I played that one with you. We played that one about right when it came out.
Yeah.
Back in 2014.
Yeah. D&D just came out too, I think.
I think. Yeah, around then, 2014,
2014 or 15. Yeah.
Yeah. So what were the other ones that came out after Zombie Apocalypse? You have the End of the World, Zombie Apocalypse, End of the World, Aliens. Were there other ones?
Wrath of the Gods.
What?
There were, actually. There were 4, like I said, so those are the 2. The one that came out after Zombies was Wrath of the Gods, which detailed, obviously, some sort of, in a religious, biblical sort of implications to the end of the world. Then there was the Revolt of the Machines and Alien Invasions, which all of them, honestly, they kind of self-describe themselves.
And then, you said they stopped publishing them, but in 2019, 2020, they published that extra one, Pandemic Across the World. End of the World.
Virus of Unspecified Origin.
Ooh, yeah. Well, that was
Nobody.
That one didn't sell very well, actually.
No, people were not happy with that one.
It was the timing, I think. That's what it was.
It was too easy.
Well, you can definitely check these out, though, because even though they're out of print and you can't buy the physical book, or at least not through the company, Fantasy Flight, I'm almost certain I put a link to the Drive-Thru RPG link where you can buy the actual books. So you get a PDF of it. I hope that what I've been doing on the channel this year is trying to showcase some other games, because I actually really love a lot of role-playing games, and I haven't had a chance to play many of them lately because I've been doing so much D&D. But I figured this year we just something different on the channel, get some new RPGs on there, ones that I've been meaning to play, ones that I like that aren't D&D. And this is the 3rd installment. We did Call of Cthulhu in February. We did Shadow Dark last month, and now for April we figured, why not? Let's throw out the End of the World. And of course, you're all playing yourselves. Now, I'll give everybody a bit of a preface here, I should say, because while CJ's played the game, it was like 8 years ago. So both CJ and I really rarely remembered only little vague bits of the rules. I did a lot of reading before we ended up meeting. We met a pre-meeting this Sunday, so we went over the rules already. So just giving everybody a heads up at home, if you're watching, you're wondering, will this be like a learning as we go? Sort of. I mean, every game's kind of like that, but we actually went over the rules a bit already. The rules are very simple, actually, and we're going to get into character creation. Yes, you do have to make yourself. We're going to go over how that works, and as we go through the character creation, kind of explain a little bit of the rules as we go, and then when we start playing and rolling virtual dice, we'll get the hang of it for sure. But before we do that, let's just talk about the end of the world. The apocalypse is a very common sort of theme in film and books. And what do you really think? Do you think that if the world ended, zombie apocalypse, whatever it would be, aliens, do you think that you would survive past a month, You know, you think of the movies you've seen, think of the stories you've read. Do you think you'd make it? I don't know that I would. What do you think?
I think I could make it about a month.
You can make it a month?
Yeah.
It's a bold prediction.
Yeah, I would say that it's very dependent on where I am and if I'm with people.
I'm going to say, Nick, because we live in the New York metropolitan area, we would be the first to die.
Why?
Because that's where it always happens in the movies, right?
It always starts in the metropolitan areas.
There's a high population to become zombies or for the aliens to attack or whatever.
Yeah, I guess being around so many people is a detriment. We definitely would lose out if it was a zombie because the spreading and things like that. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it just depends on the nature of it all. I guess it does. You're right. But being around a big populated area probably hurts. Stefano, what about you? Do you think you can make it?
Well, I guess I mentioned it depends on where I'm at and who I'm with. But
you
I don't know.
Every optimal scenario. No ifs, ands, or buts. Give us a definitive answer.
Okay, sure. I don't think I'd last forever, but I think I could make it probably a month.
A month.
Sure. Let's say I could last a month.
Okay, so Andrew, you don't believe we'd make it. Stefano and CJ, you think you'd make it to at least the month mark. I don't think we'd make it. But I did a poll on the YouTube channel. Did you guys see the poll?
I saw the poll.
You saw it.
The poll.
I voted.
I'm aware
I voted
of it.
in the poll.
Gotcha.
Because I had to vote because when I saw the poll, no one else had voted for me.
Other people eventually voted for you.
Well, let's see how it's going right now. The poll is up. It says, so I prefaced it like this: which of the Icewind Dale crew, you, Andrew, Stefano, Joey, and I even said comment down below for Dasha, would best survive the apocalypse? And I got to say, it's overwhelming that Andrew would survive. So the one who doubted himself the most, 44%, Andrew believed that you would succeed.
It's because maybe because I'm realistic. Do what needs to be done.
Shocking, I think, to most is Joey comes in second place at 26%.
Oh, he could eat the dead, right? He would have a source of food.
He'd eat the dead.
Wait, is it our Icewind Dale characters or us as people?
I think it was us as people.
He's talking about Joey. Yeah.
Yeah,
Joey.
Joey talking about his
dead?
personal brother.
Joey's a cannibal. You didn't know Joey. Joey was playing himself in Icewind Dale. That part about Rogal being a cannibal.
Yeah, he was true to form, and
that's why his constitution was so low when he rolled up his character.
Yeah, it was low, like a 9 or something.
Well, there's prions.
Yeah, and then CJ and Stefano, you're actually at a virtual tie right now, 15%.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so the community has faith in Andrew. Maybe he'll get you two through this scenario. And I guess I guess that's it. We're really just dive into character creation here. Are you all ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let me just get some music on here because we are. Let's see.
So what is it? Do we just roll 3d6 and keep 46 and drop lowest, or
3d6 down the line, right?
Or 3d6 down the line, or how to...
All right.
I'll tell you exactly what you need to do.
Oh, okay.
Dexterity 7. Oh, I can only go up to 5 though.
You can only get to 5? Oh yeah.
He's actually looking at his character sheet and trying to roll 3d6.
I hear it. I see it. Do you hear the music, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, let me go to our Roll20 screen because we're going to want to be able to see everything that's going on here.
Yeah.
Character creation in this game is very different. I think I mentioned this. I felt like a broken record saying it a few times, but it is a rules light RPG, which in most cases, if you've ever played an RPG that's rules light, basically what it means is there aren't that many tasks that you would do. Like in D&D, it's not just the length of the rules or something like that. It's like there just is really one mechanic, and that one mechanic is all based on a dice pool. So let's switch over to our Roll20 screen and just kind of explain what this means. So, for example, I'm going to bring up I'll bring up Andrew here. Let's bring up Andrew. All right. So, did you actually choose your stats, Andrew, or no? You did not.
Not yet, no.
Okay. So I'm just bringing Andrew's character up here, and I'm realizing that your character doesn't show up here. Great. Awesome. Let's see. Is it the wrong one? Yeah, let's see. It might be the wrong one. Let me just get the Roll20 view to be correct here. Ah, that's why it was in the DM's mode here. Okay, perfect. So I got your view here. All right. Let's see. So you can see that there are a few things on this character sheet. The big things are the physical, mental, and social categories here. Unlike D&D, where you have 3 physicals, you basically just have 2. Dexterity and vitality. Dexterity is more than just like nimbleness and quickness. It's actually really more like everything. Offensive skill, basically. Dexterity controls your accuracy, your aim, coordination. It's really more like strength and dexterity combined in D&D terms. Then you've got vitality. Vitality is the defensive stat here. I like to think of the defensive stats more like saving throws. When something bad happens to you, you might have to make one of these checks. So dexterity is the offensive one. Vitality, which is like constitution, that is your defensive one. Then you have the mental category where you have logic and willpower. Logic is pretty much intelligence. But it is your offensive mental stat, which means that whenever you want to do something, you're going to probably roll logic. However, when you want to resist against something, you're probably going to roll willpower. And then social is really like 2 sides of charisma. It's charisma itself, which is your offensive, your persuasiveness, your really, to put it basically, how well you can communicate and get your point across. And then empathy is really how you internalize social situations. Again, it's more of the defensive stat, whereas charisma is your weapon stat. And you notice they all go to 5. 5 is the highest. You have 10 points to spread between these stats. And once you decide where those 10 go, you try to base it on yourself too. Like obviously, none of us are bodybuilders. We're not, strongman competition, I guess, unless somebody has a secret. They don't tell us, but none of us are going to be putting a 5 in vitality. None of us are going to be putting 5 probably in dexterity. Now, of course, you can, if you feel that way. But at the end of the whole phase of us allocating points, we're going to decide if you are correct or not. If we're going to judge you if you decided to pump your stats up in a way that are not accurate to yourself. All right? And we are, just a quick disclaimer, we are obviously creating characters of ourselves, like, archetypes of ourselves. We are not actually going to be playing the game to an extent. We have to make sure. We had a little discussion ahead of time about the tone and the theme of the game. We're going to keep it a little bit more on the lighter side. I'm going to make fun of everybody and their stats. That's the way it's going to go. But for the most part, we're going to try to keep it, ride that line between realism and a fantasy game. So right now, allocate your 10 points. Andrew, I'll close yours out so you can do it in secrecy here. I'm also going to try to see what's going on with this dice roller, why it won't show us the dice roller here. But do you have any questions as to how you allocate those stats?
And I got 10 points, and I put 1 in, and I put them all into whatever I want. And it starts at 1. 1 isn't 1 point. 2 is 1 point.
Correct, exactly. They all start at 1 base.
They'll start at 1.
Yep. And the higher the better, obviously, because when you make a test, you're going to hope to roll D6s, and you're going to want one of the D6s in your pool that are your positive dice to be under that stat. So it's good to have high rolls, or high stats, excuse me. Bad to have high rolls.
I do have a question just based on what we were talking about with dexterity and vitality.
Sure.
In the handbook, it does say that dexterity is more about coordination, motor skills, balance, speed, and grace. I
think I said
and
that.
Vitality is more about physical strength and toughness.
Yes.
You were saying that your strength was also in dexterity.
I meant it more in the sense that, like, in D&D, your strength and dexterity are like how you hit something.
I understand.
It's not in real life. Vitality is, we can all we know what vitality really means, but in game terms, in D&D, your strength is like how well you hit with a sword. However, dexterity will basically be that in this game.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Yeah, that's the thing when you play a new game. I try to always use D&D as a reference because we know it, but sometimes it can be confusing to get out of the mindset of another game.
Sure.
So yeah, allocate your points, and whoever's done first, let me know.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm also done.
Gotcha.
It's not hard to click.
Yeah, it's easy, right? All right, so let's just go down the line then. Stefano, we'll start with you. Stefano, I'm going to bring up your character sheet. What do you got?
Okay.
You want to talk us through this?
Sure. So I went back and forth with the physical ones, but I ended up just giving myself a 3 in dexterity, a 2 in vitality, a 4 in logic, a 2 in willpower, a 2 in charisma, and a 3 in empathy.
Gotcha. So now, just in general, I know, CJ, you're laughing at some of these, but...
I'm not... No, I'm laughing for another reason.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's because we picked the same stats.
We're mirror opposites.
Oh,
look at
I
that.
like that.
So if you bring up mine, we picked the same mental stats, but my physical is the mirror opposite of yours, and your social is the mirror opposite of mine.
Interesting. I like that.
Let's see. Okay, I got yours up here, CJ. Let's see. What'd you put? Physical, you had 2? Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm the opposite on Stefano. On the 2 outer ones, I'm flipped, and then the middle we both picked.
Gotcha.
4 and 2.
It's hard to get everybody in here, but yeah. So I see that. So yeah, you're flipped, right, with the the social and the physical, and then mental is the same. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. And then Andrew, what did you end up deciding?
So, I mean, we're a little bit similar, which is a little bit distressing. It's going to make it harder to play the actual game. But I gave myself a 2 for dexterity, a 3 for vitality, more uncoordinated than anything else, I think, which is dexterity, a 4 for logic, a 3 for willpower, a 2 for charisma, and a 2 for empathy.
What's also funny is the last time we played this game, Bobby, I was definitely much more physically fit. So my stats were very different 12 years ago, 10 years ago when we played.
Yeah, that's true.
I was like working out, going rock climbing and everything, and now I'm just like, nope.
Well, CJ, played.
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, Stefano's on a health kick. He's in great shape right now.
Yeah, Stefano should probably get a little bit more dexterity.
Well, we can do something about that.
We can.
Yeah. So actually, that's kind of the heart of this character creation here. It was when we played Call of Cthulhu, there were age requirements. Like, so if you had your, let's just say, your character wanted to be 40 years old. At the I think it was either 39 or at 40 or whatever it was, you started losing physical stats and gaining mental stats. And, so you might be like, all right, well, my character's not going to be 40. It's going to be 38 or whatever,
Well, that's what I am.
Well, there you go. But in this game, you can't change that. And it's kind of baked into to have this sort of, I guess, a way to make sure age does play a part, because you're not going to be the same as you get older. So you don't have to worry about that. Now let's jump into Stefano's character again. Why don't we look at it. Physical. Now, of course, everyone is going to judge you and say, okay, yeah, you're weaker or you're stronger or whatever. But the point of this game is not to bring people down, insult them, or even fluff them up, I guess. The real goal is to try to get a couple of different positive and negative features. So everyone's going to start the game with features, whether they're positive and negative, one positive, one negative in each category: physical, mental, and social. When a time comes in the game to make a check, if you have a feature that might help you or might hurt you, that'll come into play. So they have game mechanics behind them. features could be anything. I think some of the ones from the book were things like, for physical, be like long distance runners. So if you go running a lot or something that's something you do, you put that down there. Maybe you're a martial artist, you take karate or something, then that would go under there. And similarly, negatives, right? Physical negative might be if you wear glasses. CJ, sorry, apologies, but that could be a detriment during a zombie apocalypse. So you don't know. But ultimately, we decided to do things a little differently. There's kind of a convoluted way of doing it with dice and negative and positive dice, and we're not sitting physically around a table, so we're gonna do something a little different. For Stefano, Andrew and CJ are going to decide one of the categories, physical, mental, or social, to go up, one to go down, and one to stay even. And even if they don't want to lower something, they just have to. So we're getting rid of the arbitrary, just assigning dice and picking something. We're just going to say one is going up, one is going down. Sorry, maybe making it more arbitrary. Just one's going up, one's going down, one's staying neutral. So just to speed things up, and you'll have some positives and some negatives. So based on his physical, mental, and social, what do you think, CJ and Andrew?
I think his physical should go up and his mental should go down and his social should stay exactly where it is.
What about you, Andrew?
Because if he's working out and hitting the gym,
Yeah, I think his physical should go up.
I'm only going to say one thing, and just to give you something to think about. Stefano is a talented musician. He performs. I feel like
He's a bard.
charisma. There's no way charisma's only a 2.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was going to say the charisma
Okay.
knowing you is too low. I would
This
say
is my
the social
opinion.
should go up. I would say the social should go up. I would put the mental down
and the social.
because we have a few of us have rated ourselves high in mental, and
Right. So charisma up 1 and logic down to 3. Or willpower. I've never seen a dead body. I don't know.
It's actually your choice, Stefano. We just vote the category, and then
Oh.
yeah, technically. So we could say social, and you could raise empathy. But if you want to go with the suggestions, then we could do that too.
Okay. Do you guys agree? Social up, mental down.
Sure. Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna, I'll take the advice and put my charisma up to 3. I think I'm a pretty logical person, so I'm
I
just gonna
think
give
so.
myself shit willpower.
All right.
Eat that chocolate
Also,
bar. You deserve it.
they were talking about memory with willpower. Honestly, I don't think my memory's that good.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So yeah, you're this weak-willed but charming and physically fit dude. Makes sense.
There you go.
Sure.
All right, now let's analyze Andrew. Don't you just love this game?
Ah, it's great.
Okay, here we go. Here's Andrew.
So,
Physical 2 and 3 in physical, 4 and 3 in mental, social 2 and 2.
See, I was gonna say that Andrew should raise his social, one of his socials, because that British accent just works so well on people.
That's going to be one of the features
And
in the
he-
area of
Okay,
credibility.
yeah, that's actually, yeah, I guess that would be a feature.
He's got a family and kids. He's probably empathetic as fuck.
He's got plus, but he has a family, so he could also have dad strength. So maybe his physical should go up.
I don't know. Andrew doesn't look like a weak dude.
Yeah, he doesn't
He's
look like a
also-
weak dude.
He's also much taller than I think people would think.
Yeah.
Like in real life,
Yeah.
Andrew's
Yeah,
pretty
he's-
tall.
6 foot.
Yeah.
He's.
6 feet.
I think we. You know what? Let's raise his physical.
Raise his physical.
Andrew,
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
becoming the tank.
Andrew.
Would you-
I mean,
Would that be a dex or vitality?
you get to choose.
You get to
apparently.
choose.
Dex is the more offensive skill. So when you try to hit something, it's going to be dexterity.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then I can hit things.
Okay.
I like that idea.
And then we're gonna reduce his.
I guess we're reducing his
reduce
mental.
also. We all think we're smarter
I mean,
than we
there's
are.
there's no way his social is lower than 2s.
No.
Andrew might be okay with the 2s though. Again, remember, the average person's probably going to be 2s all around, right? Yeah, because it's 2, 4, 6, 8. No, sorry, 2.
Who do we
4,
appreciate?
2, 4, 6. So yeah, most people are going to be 2s and 3s and everything. That's like the average person.
Yeah.
So
I'll bring the logic down then. What about that?
sure.
Is that good?
Look at you. You look like a NPC. 3.
He's Super Mario
3,
and
3.
Mario Kart. Well-rounded.
Well-rounded. There you go.
Well-rounded, yeah.
Awesome. And then just remember, everybody, which of these categories you got voted up or down. That matters.
Okay.
And then CJ, let's
Yeah.
look at the mind of CJ.
What did I think of myself?
So we know he was like the mirror of Stefano. We've got physical at 2 and 3, mental at 4 and 2, and social at 3 and 2. What do we got?
Well, CJ has no empathy.
I was being generous, giving myself a 2.
I would say he's logical as fuck. So I definitely agree with that 4.
I think your willpower would be higher, personally.
Yeah, I think so too.
So you want to up my mental stats?
I would up the willpower and decrease the empathy.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
social.
we're decreasing social, but we're suggesting we decrease
we know
your
where it
empathy.
goes. Don't worry, we all know. Of that. You said, yeah,
Willpower, yeah.
willpower. I think.
Yeah, I think you can't have a 2 in willpower. You're very sound mind.
You can have a mental fortitude.
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah, I'd also I gotta be honest with you. If we were really making these stats, I think even some of them would be higher too. Like 2 feels like, I don't know, 2. I don't know. I guess it depends on what it is, because like really in theory is 2 normal. 2 is normal, right? It's got to
No,
be,
I
because
mean,
like
I guess.
Because a 3 is a 50-50 chance on a success, right?
yeah,
Because you have to roll lower.
You have to equal
equal
2
or
or
lower.
lower than your stat. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel 10 points.
yeah. 10 is hard.
Bit low.
You know.
10 is hard.
Well, remember.
Wait. I have
sorry,
a
go ahead.
question for the players, and maybe for you, Bob, too.
Sure.
Have you guys, like, ever seen, like, a dead body? And I don't mean, like, at a, like a funeral or
It's
something.
like at a funeral. That's about
I haven't. I've.
no.
Oh, actually, only at the funeral, yeah.
A
Yeah,
human?
only a funeral.
No. Like a human dead body? No, I have not. But I've seen plenty of animals.
Actually, yeah, so have I.
But
Yep.
that's not the same. You're 100%
It's
right.
not.
Yeah. Animals. I still even feel bad for animals when they die. I mean, my dog caught a chipmunk one time in the backyard, like eviscerated it, and I had to
Wow.
clean it all up, and it was gross, disgusting. I mean, I did it, but it wasn't fun, and I felt bad for the damn chipmunk.
My guinea pig died the other day.
Oh,
When it was all stiff, it's kind of interesting.
lower the empathy. lower the empathy. It was very interesting. All right, so now moving on to features. Everybody gets 1 positive, 1 negative in your category. So, like I said, long distance runner, nearsighted, whatever it would be, you can decide. And there's no there is a list in the book, but there's no set parameters. It could be anything you could think of. The ones that we boosted. So if we boosted a category, you have to give yourself an additional negative feature in that category. If we took you
initially.
down in a category, you get an additional positive feature. There's a little bit of a trade-off. But yeah, so you can go ahead and try to think about which features you would have. If you have questions for me, you want to ask some questions or suggestions, I'm happy to help.
Should we go and add those in now in the software?
Yeah, you can add them in now. Yep.
Okay.
And as you do that, I'll just talk about more of the mechanics, because the game is very simple. So while you do that, I'm going to explain how the dice pool works. So basically in this game, you saw the categories, and for all the people at home. If you want to hit something, let's say with you want to throw a rock at something as a weapon attack or whatever, you're going to use dexterity. So just, I think, CJ, yours was a 2?
My
dexterity?
Yeah.
All right, so just using CJ as an example, if CJ was trying to hit something in the game world, he would have 1 dice, because every dice pool starts with 1, and it's a positive dice. If you were playing at a table, you should have blue dice and red dice, or one size bigger or one size smaller. One clearly is going to be a positive set, the other is going to be a negative set. And you start to add to that based on some of the things that are around you. So whether you have features that will add to it, both positive and negative, circumstances, things that have happened in the game that have affected you, like maybe CJ broke his arm in the game and needs to, that's going to throw off his balance, even if he's throwing with his left arm or something, or whatever it may be. That might add a negative dice to the pile. And then also just in general, environmental hazards and maybe benefits. Whatever might be happening in that moment, we discuss it. We set up our dice pool, positive dice and negatives based on the features, the hazards, the environment, the situation, and then we roll. You roll all of the dice, both positive and negative ones. Any positives and negatives that match are discarded. So let's just do an example. Or let's say CJ was throwing the rock and he had 2 positive dice. He'd roll his 2 positive, and then he'd roll his 2 negative. Or let's just say that the situation had some negative consequence. Like, for example, he wants to throw the rock, but the creature is kind of close to him. Whatever it might be. We use zombie in this case. The creature, and that I would set the. Actually, let's do something that's not a combat situation first. Let's say he wanted to jump. He wanted to jump across a a chasm, and he rolled the 2 dice, and there's pretty good danger there because the chasm is wide. There's going to be 2 negative dice. He'd roll those 2 negative dice, and he got in total a 4 and a 1, and then 2 5s. And no dice cancel out because there's no negative that matches a positive. They're all separate. But CJ has actually got pretty lucky there. He rolled a 1, and he has to roll under his stat, or equal to. And his stat was a 2, and he rolled a 1. As long as 1 positive dice does not get canceled out and succeeds under your stat, you succeed on whatever you're doing. However, you take number of stress equal to the negative dice remaining in the pool. So in this case, CJ would jump across the chasm, and of course I would narrate that, but he would take 2 stress from it. Maybe he falls a bit short, grabs onto the ledge, but like cracked a rib or something, jumping over the chasm. And that would explain narratively how he got that, what's quote unquote damage. Stress is basically damage in this game. Now, of course, if a check doesn't have anything dangerous around it, I'd say CJ just roll the 2 positive dice, and he'd see if he get equal to or under the stat required to pass it. All you need is 1 success. That's really it. So to summarize this, the pool, whenever you roll with a pool of dice, there's a danger involved. And Andrew, when we went over the rules, immediately caught on to that. He's like, so you don't want to make checks. The answer really is no. You don't want to make checks because there is a possibility of danger when you do that. All right, so did everybody pick their features?
So I did the positive and the negative, but we also want to do the positive and the negative from the ones that were raised and reduced. But then we also have to add an additional positive and negative in each category, right?
So you're going to start your character off with 3 positive traits and 3 negatives, 1 in each of the categories: physical, mental, social.
And then an additional positive in the reduced stat and an additional negative in the raised stat.
That's correct. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So is anybody done? So I see Stefano still going. CJ and Andrew, are you done?
I'm thinking I need a physical feature. I need a physical positive.
Yeah, let's help you out. What'd you pick so far? What'd you get so far?
I have very nearsighted as my negative. For my mentals, I have mechanical expert and lockpicker, and I'm easily bored. And then social, I took excellent liar, but anxiety and easily pressured as my negatives. But I need something physical.
Wiry strength.
Wiry
strength.
Okay.
Yeah, someone who's stronger than they look.
If you did some rock climbing back in the day, you might have that extra reserve, grip strength, something.
There you go. I'll take wiry strength.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we got. Is that it? That was the one you needed?
That was the one I needed.
Okay, excellent. You pick locks?
Yeah.
For real?
I know how to.
Oh, I didn't know that. I have no idea. So
it was in my. I have my EDC bag just in case everyone's like, "What do you have?" Like,
wow.
Why do you have lockpicks? I just do.
That's cool. I did not know that. I did. See, you learn about your friends here. All right. Let's go to Andrew. We can help Andrew out if you have anything left to pick.
So you've pulled mine up?
Yep.
You want me to go through them?
Yeah, tell us about your physical.
Okay, so I start with physical. I put crack shot. I was on, I don't know a lot about guns, but I was on my archery varsity team at college, so I figured I could
You're a
get
little
away with
low
shot.
volume, Andrew. What was that?
So the first one is crack shot.
Oh,
'Cause I was
because
on,
you
like-
archery, yeah.
Archery, yeah, I know it doesn't really count for shooting, but I guess I can apply it to shooting. I have shotguns. I'm proficient.
Ah, okay.
You get a +2 bonus with proficiency.
Oh, that's great.
And then I see you have what's hay fever?
Hay fever, yeah. If we're in a grassy environment, I might have like obscured vision.
Oh, like allergies.
Can't get my
right?
meds. Yeah, allergies, yeah.
What kind of medication do you use for that?
Like Zyrtec,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Becanaise, yeah.
Oh, okay. And weak stomach?
Weak stomach, yeah. If I eat, like a lot of times my family will eat something, and I'll get like poopy, and no one else will.
Yeah. Okay. So you got a little bit of irritable bowels.
Yeah, might not be
Gotcha.
good at the food of the apocalypse.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. And mental.
Okay, so mental features. I put scientist, engineer, virologist because I work for like a biotech. So if it's zombie apocalypse, maybe that could be useful.
That could be. Yeah.
I put ability to concentrate because I'm quite good at concentrating on things.
He really is. By the way, everybody. Like I've seen it in action. He was been on my Warhammer the ATC team for our gaming club. He is locked in. When he's locked in,
Yeah, right.
he's locked in. You can't
Yeah,
get
people
him.
talk to you and you just don't even hear them.
Yeah.
And then no sense of direction.
Uh-oh.
I get lost like in my house sometimes. I'm like, where's the bathroom?
It looks different every time.
Right. And for the what is it? The social ones.
Yeah.
I went with like the Britishness. I put air of credibility because I find that as a British person, you have this air of credibility. People like believe you. Like, I think this is the way it is. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Interesting. I like that.
And like negative, I put immigrant, which combines because I am an immigrant, a lack of cultural awareness that can get you in trouble. Like saying something is a fag, for example, has got me in trouble in the past. Which means something
Oh.
different in England.
Ah,
And
I
also-
see.
Because you haven't grown up in a place, you don't have that social structure as much.
That's quite insightful, I must say. I like that one a lot. Ooh, there's a lot of things that could come up. I feel it's so
Yeah.
good. All right. I like this, Andrew. This is perfect. Perfect. A lot of those can be applicable. All right. And then CJ.
Yep.
Oh, no, wait. We did
Kinda
CJ.
went-
Stefano.
We went over me.
Sorry.
Stefano.
Stefano. Uh-oh.
All right, I'm done.
What you got?
I couldn't figure it out, but now I got it.
Start us with the
Okay.
physical.
So I decided to go with distance runner because for the past 3 months or so, I've been running every morning.
and I will say you have done quite a great job. I mean, I don't know if you want to tout yourself, but the transformation has been unbelievable. You can't see it because all you see is his head right now. But
I've lost 50 pounds since mid-December.
Whoa,
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
that's willpower. You should get some more willpower. You can't be a 1 in willpower.
That's true, actually, honestly.
Fine, I'll drop my logic and put up my willpower back
There
to
you
2.
You know what? You have willpower for certain things, right? You know, it's like when you put your mind to something, maybe you can persevere. But like you said,
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to be ready for seeing a dead body. That might be okay.
I don't. I think I could be squeamish.
Yeah.
Maybe I should
you
put
could
that as
change
a
it.
negative feature.
You could change it, by the way.
I just did.
No, I mean you could put it back to what you had. I mean it's not
Oh,
a big
okay.
deal. Okay. Whatever you want.
I
It's
don't
also
know.
a game.
I was just going off what the rule book said.
Oh, okay. Whatever you want. It's up to you.
Okay. I'll put it back on. All right. So I did distance runner for my positive, and then I didn't know what to do for negative, so I just wrote that I'm like short. I'm on the shorter side. I'm definitely the shortest of the three of us.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess when you want to get the cookie jar on top of the fridge, that might be a negative
I gotta
dice.
pull out the stupid step ladder.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Might-
Or go on my tippy toes.
But you know what? That might come into play. I can see that coming into play.
Might
Yeah.
even be a positive.
Yeah.
Duck under
yeah,
the
tunnel,
giant zombies.
tunnel fighter.
Yeah.
Tunnel rat.
All right.
Yeah.
Then for mental, I wrote that I'm a puzzle solver. I enjoy a lot of video games that involve puzzle solving. I like to play a lot of like logic games and things like that. I also wrote mental mathematician. I love doing simple math in my head and showing off how good I am at math. And then I also wrote no sense of direction.
We're all lost.
Oh.
What about squeamish? Did you say you wanted to add that? Or
Yeah,
no?
I think I like that. Maybe I'll change it to that.
Yeah, maybe do that.
Or-
just so it's the difference between you and
Yeah.
Andrew. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go squeamish. And then for social. Oh, I have to add another one. All right. Well, for my negative, I wrote that I can be overly trusting. For my positive, I wrote that I have a background in drama.
Yeah.
And I need another positive.
Did you take out musician? I thought I saw that there.
Should I throw that in there?
I mean, you could literally sit at a piano and play whatever, any tune. That's
Tickle the
incredible.
old ivories.
I don't know what that is, but
Oh wait, no, sorry. Now I understand. I need a second negative for this category.
so you're a musician, and anytime you sit down, you can play anything on the piano, and people hate that about you.
Yeah. God,
God,
I just can't walk past the piano with you and not stopping to let you play. Every time it's the middle of the zombie apocalypse, it's a rusty old piano, and Stefano just always has to stop and play it.
Yeah, making noise.
Brings the
attract them.
horde. Yeah.
All right, I need another. I need another negative. Please help.
By the way, these are not the only things that come. Like, let's say something happens in the game,
Aw.
and it's like you need to play the piano to save the world. Yeah, you're gonna get a bonus dice because I know you play piano. That's actually okay. So,
All right, how about this? Boom.
what is it?
I have an arts background.
Useless degree.
I have an arts degree.
There's
All
your
right, look
negative
at these
feature.
negative social features.
I think this is perfect. Yeah, Stefano, I think it's perfect. Perfect. Okay, great.
Well, sorry, I need another negative though.
Why? I thought that was
I'm
two.
just- Because I got one positive, one negative, and then I get an additional negative because my social was raised.
Oh wait, no.
I thought your arts background was your negative.
I thought that was a negative.
No way!
Yeah, lack of practicality.
Let's see, a social one. I mean, you could look at the book. There might be some examples of ones in there that you could pick. Let's
How
see.
about the fact
Did I
that I
do
don't
this
know what
wrong?
misanthrope means? That's a negative.
Let's see.
Lousy,
Anxiety,
lousy
short-temper.
vocabulary.
Right. There's someone
Hold
who
on.
doesn't like people.
Did I do this wrong? I was supposed to get an extra positive in my social and an extra negative in my mental because we raised my mental and we lowered my social.
So if you raised your mental, you get a negative in there.
Okay, then I did this wrong.
Okay, so you have
No
to
point.
switch over a negative and positive.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world, by the way, CJ.
What? That's
Good one.
You know what? No, well, overly trusting and too
Oh,
honest are kind of
they have
similar.
that.
I wouldn't say so.
Actually, you're right. All right, so I think that's the one that fits me closest.
You are very honest, and
I'm
I
an
think
honest
you
guy.
you are very loyal and expect loyalty from others. But that means that sometimes you get hurt from that.
Yeah, people screw me over.
Yeah, especially your coworkers.
Yeah, those assholes.
All right, awesome. So CJ, you're tweaking it.
Yeah, I just gotta.
Honestly, I'd be fine if you left it too. To be honest, it's really not that big of a deal.
I'll just grab some. I'll grab compulsion
Arts background is negative.
and
Art's background is a negative. I have an art degree. People look down at you. All right, last thing here for our game is we talked about traumas in our pregame. Traumas are something that, like, if you are, like, let's say you, I don't know, dislocated your shoulder and you're in a sling right now as we're playing the game, then yeah, you'd have a trauma there. But unless anybody has something really physically ailing them, you're not going to have a physical trauma. And we talked about social and mental traumas. I mean, this is not therapy. This is not something, we don't have to air anything we don't want to air. So unless there's something you feel should be here, traumas are going to be blank because you're starting your character now. As the game progresses and you start to take on more stress, you convert your stress into traumas to kind of heal yourself. Basically, stress is your hit points. If any of those categories, if you get 3 stress, it raises your stress level another 1. And you can see I'm filling them in here for Andrew, but if he were to get 6 stress, basically he's only a couple stress away from really going unconscious and maybe potentially dying. So he has to alleviate that by creating trauma. So he would get rid of his stress and take on a trauma that would basically just manifest in saying that you, like if you're taking 2 levels of your stress off, that means you got like something that's pretty serious. Something might take like a week or so to heal from, maybe like a sprained ankle or something like that. Whereas, something that's a 1 category would be something very minor cuts or bruises, things that would be uncomfortable, but maybe not the worst thing that could heal with a good night's sleep. And then obviously the third one could take months to heal. And obviously this is a one-shot we're playing. We're not going to be getting to the point where you're healing for months. So stress could be something you want to manifest into traumas to heal yourself. And finally, we have equipment. Now, the game is supposed to be played like I said, the way it's kind of described in the book is you're sitting down at whatever gaming table you're at, or wherever you're playing this game, and that's where the game starts. It would take place in the location you're playing and with whatever you have on your person. Now, since we're not playing in person, we're playing virtually, we've decided that we're just going to say that you're leaving your home. I'm going to tell you the premise of why you'd be leaving your home. And whatever you would normally take up with you on a day-to-day basis would be with you. And you can decide, even like as we start to play the game, if once you realize where you're going, what you might need, if you had to make a quick switch, I'm happy with you saying, I would have taken this with me as well. Now, if you say to me, Bob, I want to take my shotgun with me, well, that might not be something you do because that would be weird. You're not going to take your shotgun with you to the supermarket, you know what I mean? Unless you live in Texas or something. But basically, you want to make sure that you're accurately representing what you probably would do, all right? So equipment-wise, start listing some things, but here's the premise. I don't know, CJ, do you want to tell us your guesses? You told me your guesses off air.
Yeah, I told you. I think that we are going to the Tabletop Bob convention where we are, Stefano, Andrew, and I are sitting at the autograph table, or the Icewind Dale autograph crew table, right next to, it's an extension off of the Spelljammer crew table where we're all sitting. It's Stefano and Andrew and myself and Bob from Spelljammer and Estelle and Joey from
actually, yeah. Can I add something? Joey has his own station, and his line is so long.
Yeah,
much
and
longer.
Nobody's coming.
Nobody's coming to ours. That's why he's gonna get like someone in line where he is just gonna turn into a zombie, and just that whole line becomes zombies and kills Joey very quickly. Well, but that's where we are. We're at the Tabletop Bob convention in New York City, getting ready to sign autographs.
I think Joey's in the chat, actually. He told me he wasn't. He was there. He was here earlier. He was the first person in the chat. I don't know if he's here right now, but Joey, if you're here, let us know. What are you doing at the Tabletop Bob convention?
Yeah.
That's a good guess. That's a real good guess, CJ. I like that. Andrew, you had a prediction too, didn't you?
I predicted that we're all at the cinema watching the most excellent Dungeons and Dragons movie that just came out.
That's also a fantastic starting point for a game like this. I mean, a crowded cinema, right?
Right.
Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves in theaters today, last week, and the week before.
Surprisingly good.
Very good.
And Stefano, what was your guess?
We were all playing D&D in your basement, and the first encounter was going to be somebody busting through the back door and eating your brains.
Gotcha. There's also a bit of this they don't know the actual end of the world scenario. So I told them I have all the books, and within each book is even like 5 scenarios. So they're not modules. Like, I want to make sure everybody's clear. What I have created is actually really a one shot of my own thought. But there's some things, general guidelines, some NPC stat blocks, things like that accompany each one, and that's very helpful, obviously. So this is a secret. They don't know the style of Apocalypse. So these are all great guesses. I gotta be honest with you, but no. None of them are true, even though I kind of wish there was a Tabletop Bob convention. Maybe one day. But we're actually going to be doing something a little bit more unique. You see, many of you know this, but I'm a part of the gaming club Battle for Salvation here in New York. So is Andrew and CJ, and Stefano has been there a bunch of times as well to play some D&D. We do gaming, all sorts of gaming. But we're not playing at the gaming club, because you know what's coming up in 2 weeks, everybody?
40K at the Palisades Mall.
The Palisades Mall. That's where the end of the world is actually going to happen.
Yeah, so we have the Northeast
Anyone's
Team
been there.
Championships for Warhammer 40K that our gaming club hosts on an annual basis, and it's in April. It's April 22nd and 23rd. So that is when we're playing. We're actually playing on April 21st. If you know, Andrew knows, it takes a lot to set up and get the tournament ready. So we go up on Friday. We go up in the morning and we set up and we do the whole set up all the tables. It's teams, so we got groupings of 5. Excuse me. We got people from all over the country coming to play. So we prepare the night before, the day before. And you know what? I was like, we got streaming equipment. We've got it all, and we've got that spare room. There's that spare room that we saved. There's these big community rooms that we rent out from the mall, and we usually only need the 2 big ones. There's this little one that we have like a captain's meeting at the morning. The GT in October, we also use it for storage. So that room is wide open and available. You know what? Been wanting to do this for some time. We're going to stream a game live in person to our audience on Tabletop Bob at the Battle for Salvation Northeast Team Championships for Warhammer 40K the night before. So, the Warhammer people aren't going to be there. It's just going to be us on the Friday night after everything's all set up. We got the stream table ready, and we're going to play some D&D. In fact, there's been a lot of people saying I should play Castle Amber, the Dungeons & Dragons edition, I guess first edition module from like the 1980s, and it's about time that I did that. So naturally, I decided to ask the Keep on the Borderlands crew to play, but they were all busy. So I invited the 3 of you and Joey to play.
And Joey didn't
So
show
this
up
is-
on time.
This is actually happening, right? This is actually going to happen in 2 weeks.
This is happening. It's happening.
Okay.
The end of the world.
Do we give out the Slayer sword at the team tournament? I've always wanted that sword.
You know what, Andrew? You might be in luck. We don't give out the Slayer sword, the BFS sword. We don't give it out.
We give out the BFS Melt-A-Gun. It's an
but-
actual working Melt-A-Cannon.
That would be cool. But Andrew, last year I mistakenly bought something online. I bought the wrong sword, and it got shipped to my house, and I put it in the storage at the mall. It's there. We're not using it because it's the wrong sword, but it's actually at the mall. So there is a sword there.
There's also a mall full of stuff.
Yeah, but where's the swords? Where's the sword store? There's a Palisades does not have a sword store.
But it's
Might.
New York, so you can't get a gun.
Might
That's
be a
true.
there might be a sword store.
There's no sword store. I actually know this mall intimately. The Palisades Mall for
What about the Star Wars store? Do they have lightsabers?
they do not have a Star Wars store.
Oh man.
By the
so
way,
glad.
if you don't know anything about the New York metropolitan area, the Palisades Mall is in Nyack, New York. It's across the Hudson River from New York City and all that. But it is one of the biggest shopping malls in the world. It's huge. It's massive. There are tons of stores. It's 4 floors, and it's a huge freaking mall. So that's where this game is going to take place. So think about what equipment you'd be taking with you. Think about like what's in your wallet. What battery is your cell phone? Would it be on at? You're going to be leaving probably about after work hours on Friday night. So it's probably like 5 or 6 o'clock. What time? What generally speaking you think your battery would be out? Maybe what is it right now? Because it's not that far off. Write all that down. Write everything that you think of that you would take with you to the mall. We're streaming live on Tabletop Bob.
Okay. So we don't have access to the things in our trunk
Yet.
yet.
What I was actually going to say is probably because you have to pay that ridiculous toll to go over the bridge. Maybe you're carpooling. So who would drive?
We all took one big Uber, so none of us have our car.
Yeah, I
No,
wouldn't
you
be
can-
carpooling.
I was gonna say you should carpool. So who's driving?
No.
I live really close, so
I would have my own car. I wouldn't carpool. I'd come straight.
Yeah, I
to
don't
work.
think I would car because we're all pretty separated. Because I'm coming from Connecticut.
That's true.
Drew and Stefano are both coming from New York. You know,
That's fine with me.
I don't
You
think
can.
I would.
Yeah, you can go separate if you want to go separately.
Yeah.
So you would have your car, and whatever's in your trunk right now, I'd say is in your car.
okay.
The Palisades is a super creepy place. Like it's
Andrew-
built on a graveyard. It's slowly sinking into the ground.
I don't go there. I'm so squeamish.
And if you go behind the scenes, behind the shops, it is like it's just concrete and spray foam insulation. It's
Andrew
nothing.
knows because our
Horrible.
storage unit is in the bowels of
Right.
that mall. Yeah,
Just poured concrete and steel supports and spray foam insulation.
it's pretty creepy on the insides. Yeah, like I said, I know that mall intimately. We've been doing tournaments there for 12 years, so I love that place.
All right, I'm gonna start talking about what I have on my person.
Tell me.
So, I would definitely have a water bottle.
Of course.
I would have my wallet, although I don't have it with me right now. I got about $100 in there.
Oh, big spender.
Yeah, took out money recently.
Look at you.
So wallet with the $100. We'll see if money's still king.
Might be for a little bit.
I got my house keys. I got my car keys. And I probably have a lighter. My phone. I guess we're going to say I got a half a pack of smokes.
Like real cigarettes?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Anything else?
Keys, phone, wallet. North Face jacket.
Okay.
I'm
There
just
you
wearing regular clothes. I don't need to list that, right?
No.
And then, so that's what I'm going to say that I have on my person right now. I have some other stuff in the trunk that I'm going to put in parentheses that might be useful.
Some junk?
Yeah, some junk.
Okay.
Some extra junk in my trunk.
Gotcha.
So I would have my disc bag.
Oh,
So-
yeah. You play a lot of disc golf.
I could like empty that out and I'd have like kind of storage space. I guess you could say I got about 12 frisbees.
I don't know that you're not bringing your bag of disc golf into the mall, are you?
No, so that's why I'm putting it in parentheses if I get to my car.
Gotcha. Yeah, good
If
idea.
we
yeah.
stay in the mall the whole time.
Gotcha. I see what you mean.
I got a towel in there
Mm-hmm.
and I guess a improvised weapon tire iron.
There you go.
And I think that's about all of the useful things that I got.
I have a Little League bat in my trunk.
Oh, and a tennis racket.
That'll come in handy, for sure. Because zombie apocalypse, they're going to want to play tennis.
Well, just hit him on the side of the head.
All right, awesome. I think these are some really great items. Obviously, if you can get to them, that's going to be very helpful. CJ, what about you?
So far, I've written down keys, wallet, cell phone. I wrote down my everyday carry bag.
Probably, yeah. You're going to bring D&D books, perhaps, right?
Yeah, I wrote down a laptop, computer. Like some of the stuff is in the bag, so like my laptop. But then, like if I was like going there, I'd definitely grab like my player's handbook.
Mhm.
I realized I have headphones in my. I put down the D&D book very specifically as a thing I have. Headphones because I have my earbuds on me. But then I realized that the dice bag with all of the dice would probably come in handy if you want to do like a Kevin McAllister and throw all the dice. I mean, D4s are practically caltrops, right?
Yeah, right.
So I got
That's good.
all my D&D dice.
That's good.
Kevin McAllister, someone. But
That's
yeah,
great.
There's some. I mean, there's like little things on like my keys and stuff that like I don't want to call out. Like I have like an emergency whistle on my keys as like a thing.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, like I have a CPR mask
Yeah.
on mine. Yeah.
So I have like that.
I have a gun on mine.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a Toronto bottle opener. You know.
Okay. Maple
So,
Leafs or
It just says Toronto because we
Oh,
were up
okay.
there to see the Maple Leafs.
Nice.
But yeah, and then there's like some other stuff in my bag that if it comes in handy, I'll go into the bag and pull out and be like, hey, look, I actually do have that.
Sure, I trust you. Yeah. And actually, it's funny because like there are some weird things like sometimes you forget are in your bag,
yeah.
and you just
Yeah,
look and you're
like-
like, oh my god, there it is. All right,
And like
so
the D&D bag, it has like a bunch of little D&D pins and stuff. So like if I really wanted to hurt somebody, stick them with a pin.
awesome. And Andrew, what do you got?
Okay, so I've got wallet, money, $300.
Oh,
Right.
a little more than Stefano, huh?
I'm gonna go check out how much money I got. I'll be right back.
Go run to the A2.
Credit cards. I have a whistle as well. I thought that was just me, but apparently that's common. I've got the iPhone, but I don't have hardly any charge on it because I never seem to have any charge. You
Oh.
can see right now. I have my Warhammer list. I have like 120 Necron models, dice, tape measure,
Tape
assorted
measure.
books. I have a water bottle. Now, I have a leather jacket on, which I just bought, which I would be wearing, which could count as leather armor. Just saying, Bob. Could give me a resistance, maybe. Think about that.
Sure. If something's trying to bite you, yeah, I would
Right.
say that leather would be harder to chew through. Yeah.
And then I
Can
have
bring the kitten?
a Mazda 3 with, in the trunk, I have a zillion bags, the reusable shopping bags, an air pump, flares, a blanket, my work computer, which isn't supposed to be in my trunk, but I took home and left in my trunk, an insect repellent, and suntan lotion.
Okay.
Insect
Gotcha.
repellent.
Let's see here. All right.
Well,
so
unfortunately, I only have $50.
50. I'll change it. Change it now.
Absolutely, I'm changing it.
You
Unreal.
guys carry cash? That's weird.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. Like what you might 10 years ago, CJ, when we played, you probably had tons of money in your
Oh yeah,
wallet.
I got paid in cash back then. So,
There you go. Even better, right?
yeah.
Okay, awesome. Anything else? Anything we need to that's the character, right? So I know we had a lot of discussion about it because it's more just fun to talk about ourselves, but generally speaking, that's it, right? Like it's you create your
Yeah.
characteristics, you do your features, and then equipment. So we're
Great.
all set.
Let's go.
Excellent.
All right. So today we are playing the End of the World RPG. I want to get some better music here, though. I feel like we need some more. We
The
need
music
something
sounded
here.
too Dungeons and Dragons-y.
I know,
Sounded
right?
Too...
I know. That's the problem, though, is that I don't really, not really sure what would be appropriate. Let's see.
uplifting and-
War of the World soundtrack from like the 80s.
Yeah, it's got
Doo-doo-doo.
copyrights.
Doo-doo.
Here we go. All right. So everybody, today we're playing the End of the World RPG. And so we're going to start this adventure in the car. We're going to start with CJ. CJ, the camera pans in through your windshield. What car do you drive?
I drive a Honda. Something. Not the Civic, but the other one.
The Accord? Okay.
That's it.
Oh, we have the same car. I like
Yeah.
that. I love the Accord. So the camera pans through your windshield of your Accord, and right up to you. You're just parking. You're trying to find a spot. In fact, you check the group chat once more, and you can see Stefano and Andrew have both texted back and said that they're here. They're waiting at the entrance at the Cheesecake Factory, which is probably I say the main entrance would probably be the. There's really no main entrance, but the opposite side. There's just two big entrances. One is on the south side, one's on the north side, and so they're there waiting,
Man,
waiting
I
for you
got
because
parking
you're
on
close.
the east side. I gotta walk all the way around. It's gonna take forever.
No. They're on the same side with you. They're
Oh,
on
okay.
they're on the Cheesecake Factory side.
There's almost never parking over here. I'm so lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a nice spot. It is busy because it's, of course, Friday night. It's probably something like 6 p.m. And as you're putting your phone away again, you look and you send the text, and again, this message keeps coming up, CJ.
Google alert.
Yeah, not message. No, like not sent. It says this message was not sent. So you click resend, and eventually it goes through. So as you gather your things in the car, you notice that happened once again. Your service is just bad today.
Yeah. Freaking Sprint.
Yeah,
Should have never stuck
good.
with them.
It's not good, but you see the Cheesecake Factory entrance, and you were able to get in kind of in line with the parking lot rows. Still got a little ways to walk. Also, the parking lot is probably even busier because you can see there's a cluster of like trailers over to the right-hand side that are taking up a large portion of parking lot rows. You get out of your car, you grab whatever bags you would take with you for streaming and such, and you walk by and you see Andrew and Stefano kind of flagging you down, waving. They're actually not alone either. You can see people busy area right by the door. There's looks like maybe, I don't know, 30 or 40 people just kind of congregating, but you could see them clearly. As you trek across the massive parking lot and you get close enough to the trailers, you can realize this is probably some sort of a movie set, or it's actually not a movie set, a movie caravan. The mall does often have shoots there for commercials or TV shows, things like that. So it's not really out of the norm for the mall. As you walk past that row and you get close to the trailer, something piques your curiosity. You can see a trailer with the name Atkinson on top. And you see people, various movie crew moving around, preparing. You notice lighting equipment, cameras, other filmmaking gear scattered around. Crew members wearing headsets can be seen running back and forth. You can see some people kind of running around with food, coffee, probably, unpaid interns. Despite the buzz of the movie set, you continue towards the mall. You see Andrew and Stefano waiting for you. Looks like they're amidst a group of protesters. The protesters, which now we'll switch gears here for a second. Andrew and Stefano, you got here first. You both arrived almost the same time. CJ got here just a little before you. But surprisingly, Joey texted that he and Dasha were here first. They arrived probably about 30 minutes before you all did. Of course, Dasha is doing some sort of model UN in New York City. So she's here. Luckily, she was able to make it to the shoot. Joey required a ride, so Dasha and him kind of carpooled together, and they got here early. But you figured you'd wait for CJ because he said he was just parking. What do? You're standing amongst these protesters, Andrew and Stefano.
What are they protesting? I want to see.
Yeah, do we know yet?
Yeah, you see many of the people are sporting signs, which include phrases like, "Stop the anti-Christian propaganda," "Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life." Another reads, "Don't let Hollywood corrupt our values." And one more that says, "We won't stand for this blasphemy." Ironically, the man is standing who's carrying it.
Why are we standing here? Let's get the hell out of here.
Well, you're waiting for CJ.
Ugh.
No, I want to stay and see what's going on. Let's wait for CJ.
I'm gonna go off to the side.
I'm going to ask one of them why are they protesting.
I don't want to deal with these people.
A random person. There's people of all walks of life you can see in this group.
Oh, that's like a friendly older person.
Okay, you walk up to an old lady. You can see her. I'd say she has like that, like Betty White hair. That sort of like curly white blonde. And she'll look up at you and you ask her, "What's exactly the phrasing you say?"
See, why are you protesting?
"Oh, you haven't heard? This movie that's being filmed here. It's blasphemy."
What's it about?
I'm just an angry protester, so I didn't do my research, of course. But she says it's supposed to be some parody of the Passion of the Christ.
I'm like, okay.
Isn't that blasphemy? Don't you consider that blasphemy? Aren't you upset by this?
Oh yeah, I'm upset. Yeah, sounds awful.
They're shooting here in the mall.
In our mall,
Our
where
mall.
we shop.
That's right.
I just kind of back away at this point.
She'll grab your arm real quick and say, "Wait, where are you going? Take this sign." And she'll give you one of the signs that says like, Jesus is the way.
No, I'll take the sign. I'll go back to Stefano.
Cool. Add 2x4 to weapons.
You'll also
Yo,
see. You also notice people sporting like maybe like they have some sort of jacket or a zip up or something, and it says New Resurrection Church in that rings a bell. That sounds familiar, but you probably can't place it because you have no sense of direction.
No. In fact, I don't even know where Stefano is. I'm like, what?
I'm smoking. I'm smoking.
Literally, sometimes
Yo, what's the deal over there?
Sometimes it takes me like 25 minutes to get out of that mall. Like I come out of the Warhammer thing and I have no idea where I park, no idea how to get there.
I
wandering
flagged out
around.
Andrew because I see him like looking in every direction.
Finally, CJ, you rejoin the group and you see the two of them standing by the protesters.
Yo, these protesters are crazy. What's
Oh.
Oh, hey Stefano, I didn't realize you were with them.
I
Oh,
give CJ
I mean,
the
I'm
sign.
sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, Andrew. I didn't realize you were with them. As I look
no,
at him holding the sign.
No, they just gave me the sign.
Oh, okay. I thought you were here protesting. That would have been quite a coincidence.
what are they
Yeah.
protesting?
Yeah,
About the
well,
movie, they don't like the movie. They say it's blasphemy.
Yo, I walked by. There's I think Rowan Atkinson is in this movie.
Oh, Mr. Bean,
Yeah,
Captain
Yeah.
Blackadder.
yeah.
Oh.
You know him, right?
hmm
Probably not
Is
gonna see it then.
I probably won't see it either.
Yo, have you guys seen the Dungeons and Dragons movie? By the way, it
No,
was
you-
so good.
It was so good. Oh my god. That
You
was-
want to
that
ditch?
was
You
really
want to
good.
ditch this stream and see it again?
I'd be down. Was the stream starting at 8?
Oh.
Because we're here. It's like 6:30. So we
Oh,
gotta
okay.
check time.
Cool.
We're
Actually,
starting,
I haven't
uh,
seen the Super Mario Brothers movie yet. Let's go see that instead.
It's
We're,
actually really
we're starting
good. You should go
earlier.
see
We're
it.
supposed to be starting at 7 so that we can actually get out on time.
Oh,
Yeah.
we gotta get. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I guess
And-
we do have to kind of go find Bob. I guess.
Okay, let's go inside.
You also
Uh,
remember we always start our streams on time, so we
Yeah.
have to be early.
I didn't see Bob's car here.
It's like a full parking lot at a busy mall. You definitely
You're not gonna
would not
see it,
have
no.
found my car.
I was running around the parking lot before you guys got here.
Yeah, because of how much of a distance runner you are. I see. I get it.
He had to meet his calorie
'Cause you're-
level.
Because you're such a distance runner. So
Hey, by the way, do you want the rest of this cheesecake? I ate one bite.
That's enough calories to last you a month in the apocalypse.
so much.
You can live off that cheesecake.
I don't know. I'm not really
That's
a big
good.
fan of it.
That's good.
But
I want to take the escalator up to the top, not the elevator.
okay.
All right.
I don't trust these mall elevators.
Okay, so are we?
Yo, CJ, Andrew likes to do some weird shit.
Yeah,
Is this why we don't always invite?
Do you want to head in?
I guess we should probably head into the mall and go
Look,
see
this
what.
This isn't my sign. That woman just gave it to me.
Yeah,
well,
just toss it.
Just throw it away then.
I gotta
But
find a trash can. I can't just chuck it on the floor.
you could.
You give it to
And then
somebody if you'd like.
You could, you could throw it on the floor, and then they'll just blame the protesters for littering.
No, I'll wait. I'll wait and find a trash can.
Oh, okay, let's just walk through the mall with this sign.
I'm sure that there's so many trash cans right outside.
Yeah, here's a
There's-
trash can. I put it in a trash can.
All right, cool.
Okay, excellent, excellent.
I put in my cigarette.
Yeah, you
I
put
didn't know
out
you
the
smoked,
cigarette
Stefano.
I
and
only have 9 left.
don't waste them. Don't waste them. All right, so you put out your cigarette, you put down the sign, or you give it to one of the protesters back, and you leave. You leave this mob here. So, the Palisades Mall is a bustling hub of activity. with multiple floors of stores, restaurants, and entertainment options to choose from. As you enter the mall, you're greeted with this busy atmosphere. There are people of all ages, races, backgrounds strolling around, enjoying the shops and entertainment that the mall has to offer. It is a massive mall with multiple levels, 4 to be in fact.
Are you
Say it.
reading from the mall's marketing material?
No, I'm not actually, but
Okay.
that might now realizing that might have been easier to than typing this all out. The mall is massive, multiple levels, and dozens of stores, restaurants, and attractions. As you walk around, you can't help but be impressed by the sheer size and scope of this mall. There's a palpable energy here, and it's hard to describe. A feeling of possibility and excitement. You walk to the nearest elevator, and it's one of those elevators that has like mostly glass around it so you can kind of see out. And you get in, and you push the button for the 4th floor. The tournament is held in these large community rooms at the top level of the mall, all the way towards the eastern side, next to the skating rink. The skating rink is like the dead end. It's the last thing on the floor, and we're the community rooms that are right before it. As you ascend in the elevator, one of the first things that catches your eye is an indoor ropes course. It towers above you with its various obstacles and challenges. You can see people navigating their way through the course with harnesses and safety equipment keeping them secure. Beyond the ropes, you can see into the food court as the elevator gets to the 3rd floor, which is packed with various dining options. It's a hub of activity with a large, bright Ferris wheel rising above the tables. The Ferris wheel is the centerpiece of the food court, and it draws attention from shoppers and diners alike. You continue to
Is that sports bar still there?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, okay. I guess it's Buffalo Wild Wings now.
No, that
Good.
closed. It's no
You got
longer.
Dave and Buster's as well, right?
Dave and Buster's is in the mall, yeah, and you'll pass that on the way to the tournament. Actually,
Oh, sweet.
let me just bring up our Roll20 for a minute. I actually have some pictures to show you here.
Of the Palisades Mall.
Oh, man.
I do.
I'm so
Are
excited.
you sure you didn't just go to the marketing material from the mall?
This is the ropes course. It's called if I'm not mistaken, it's called the Palisades Climb Zone or something like that. It's the largest indoor ropes course in the country. Like I said, it spans the entirety of the mall, so all 4 floors, and you can see just how busy it is here.
It's actually quite fun. I did it with a friend a couple of years ago for his
Oh, you have?
birthday. Yes.
That's
It's
awesome.
actually quite fun.
Maybe I should go to the Palisades
You
Mall.
should go to the Palisades Mall. It's really fun.
Yeah, it's a cool
It's pretty
feature.
cool. It's a pretty cool feature.
And the Ferris wheel, it's actually kind of famous because it's like in the food court. It's kind of random, it feels like, but when you're there, it's kind of cool to look at. They actually used to have a carousel that they got rid of for like a climb wall. I'll show that to you in a second. But here's the Ferris wheel. So you can see it there. It's actually pretty big. Towers over the rest of the food court. So you see these on the 3rd floor as you ascend to the top. Once you get to the 4th floor, the elevator door opens, and you enter into this 4th floor. And you'll pass a bunch of the things on the mall's level. There's on the 4th floor, there's a whole bunch of places, but most of the things that you're gonna see would include things on the way to the tournament. So that would be like the empty Dave and Buster's, the empty Buffalo Wild Wings, and like I said, eventually the skating rink. You're coming towards the end of the hall, and you can see the BFS banner for Battle for Salvation. It's got our cool art with the Grey Knight pointing his sword. You also see me. I'm in the hallway, and I'm on the phone, and I'm talking. I'm wearing my Battle for Salvation jersey, just like this, and I'm talking. It looks like as you approach, you can see the community rooms. They're all set up. Look at this. Here's the main room. You can see our Northeast Team Championship banner when you walk past it. Look at that.
Look, just right there. Wow.
Yeah. You can see
Like
there's
I'm
some of
reading
our boxes still we're setting up, obviously, but all the tables have been positioned. You can also see our second room, which is all set up for the team tournament. You can see them in groups of 5. There you go. That's the second room.
It's like I'm there. Oh, there's fans.
Yeah, those are actually our biggest fans. So
And we can admire the lovely carpets.
This one's actually not as bad as the other room. But then there's the room that we're going to be streaming in, which is the smaller room. It's the smaller of the three. And
Room
it's only
closet.
set up for the captain's meeting. We're going to reposition some things in here, but we're going to be streaming in this room, this smaller community room. And you see me in the middle, the hallway between the two. The two smaller rooms are on the left, the big room's on the right. The skating center is straight ahead of us. And I'm there by our banner in the hallway, and I'm on the phone. And I'm like, yes, absolutely, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, the subscriber count is through the roof. Absolutely, yes. Yes, all right, great. Bye, Mom. See you later. And I hang up the phone. And I'm like, oh, you're here. Welcome.
Hey, you actually have good service. My Sprint is like not sending my text messages.
Verizon,
you have any
CJ.
trouble with the...
CJ, I've told you. Verizon, all right?
Yeah, you gotta get Verizon.
Yeah, Verizon. The way to go. Actually, I'll be honest with you, mine's been a bit spotty today, too. I kept getting some messages later than others and things like that. But I did see Joey and Dasher with you, right? They arrived?
I mean, they said they were here. We just walked without...
Oh, hold on. CJ, hold on. Hold on. My Twitter's going off. Hold on.
Oh.
Wait a second. There was
Sorry.
a there was
Esper the Bard tagged me. Sorry. Hold on.
there was a group
Let
chat
me just get this
with
down.
Joey and Dasha
on.
in it.
Yeah, you were all in it. We're streaming tonight, remember?
Yeah, we were
Did you
there.
not-
Oh,
your phone didn't get
I
it?
only got the one with CJ and Andrew. I guess. I guess
Well,
Joey
then-
didn't. I guess Joey didn't add me to that one.
All right. Well, this is not good. Then maybe they didn't get some of the texts. They're here though, in the mall.
I mean,
Where
it
are
should
they?
be. I mean, I think I got a message. that
Were
said
you guys in that
Joey
group
and
chat?
Dash.
Hold
Yeah,
on, hold
it
on,
said-
guys.
fucking
guys,
Joey.
please
Message
hold
comes.
on. Matt Mercer just tagged me on Instagram. Hold on. Excuse me. Hold on.
Wow. Jeez.
Let me
Oh,
just.
hold on. Oh wait, hold on. I
I
got
saw-
something here from Joe Manganello. Something about the.
Oh, did Joe answer you back? Did he answer you
something
back?
about the Dragonlance series? He said something about, oh, can you make it to the Dragonlance series
CJ.
premiere?
I grabbed
I
CJ
don't
by
know.
the shoulders. CJ. He responded?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
at the Dragonlance premiere.
This is awesome.
He's got us 4 tickets.
Oh
the
shit,
premiere.
guys! Nate just texted me. He wants to play disc golf, but I'm not available.
Yeah, you're not available. We're streaming.
Yeah.
Like right
Well,
now.
I guess.
Oh wait,
I guess he was available to stream, but he lied.
I also got one here from it says Chris Pine. Hey dude, can't do the next Dungeons and Dragons movie. Can you fill in for me?
Wow, that's
I'm
impressive.
Doing that. Guess I gotta go do that now.
I just got a text from Andrew. CJ's bullshitting again.
Wow. Okay, sorry, you were saying something, CJ. I wasn't paying attention to anything you said.
I don't remember what I was talking about. I think Joey and Dasha said they were here, but Andrew and Stefano were like, "Yo, fuck those guys. Let's walk through the mall anyway."
Did you
Without
see,
them.
do you see those protesters?
Oh yeah, there's protesters and there's a movie shooting going on.
By the way,
Yeah,
you can.
Rowan
you-
Atkinson. His new movie. Apparently, it sucks.
I'm
Mr. Bean gets crucified.
texting
Passion
some
of the Bean.
passion of the bean. That's what we're gonna call it. Passion of the bean. We're gonna call it that. Okay. I'm typing something on my phone. I'm like texting or whatever, tweeting or something, and I am like, great.
Oh my god, this guy! When did this guy get so big?
Sorry, what'd you say? I was just checking my what's another app? I was checking my Snapchat. I don't even know if that's a real thing, but
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
go get a
wan-
drink. I'm gonna go get a drink at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I'm gonna wander off and look at all the tables and put my Necrons down.
Stefano, where are you going? We're streaming in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna-
okay.
We have to get ready. We have to film another TikTok for Bob's TikTok.
Yeah,
Bob talk.
got it.
Bob talk.
Got to do it for the talk. Got to do it for the talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Did you start a Be Real account yet?
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna do it right now. Be real. We're gonna be real
Okay.
right
Yeah,
now.
If you could explain it to me, I don't know what the fuck that thing is.
I think people just take pictures of themselves, so it's like
Everybody all at once.
it's like
Oh.
any other app. If I'm not
So
mistaken,
it's kind of like that poll that you did earlier. It was
Kind
us
of,
being
yeah.
real.
Yes.
that was us being very real. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm getting things situated. I've got the whole setup for the stream. I've got lights. We got a couple cameras. I've got the whole like a dwarven forge set up for the terrain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All that tabletop Bob money's rolling in.
Oh
The
my
Patreon.
god.
Yeah, the Patreon
Yo, your
money.
your setup is sick.
Huge.
It's the Patreon. Yeah.
Did something happen
He's got the
since
whole-
yesterday?
The whole dungeon. No, this is happening in 2 weeks. So
It's in 2 weeks. Yeah. This is happening
This is
in 2
happening
weeks.
April 21st.
Yep. Things have changed. All right.
Between now and April 21st.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, April 21st. You're right, CJ. That's my mom's birthday. I was just on the phone with her.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't even realize. Well, she'll
Call her and
understand.
wish
I
her
have to
happy
stream in
birthday.
10 minutes, so she'll understand.
Color. You didn't
She'll
say happy
understand.
birthday. That's not why you called her.
No, I was just talking about the subscriber count has through the roof.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah,
Does
so
she watch?
I mean, she tries. I
Mom.
mean, she tries to watch, but she doesn't understand how to work her iPhone. So
I really hope she can.
I can't believe it. It was her birthday. Oh my God, that means my brother's birthday was 2 days ago. Oh my God, he's gonna be here at the tournament. I guess I'll say happy birthday tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's not a big deal,
Seems,
is
it?
yeah, that seems fine.
All
you
right.
can wait until
All right.
you can wait until tomorrow to also wish your mother a happy belated birthday.
Yeah, I mean, I am her favorite child. So
Right. Of course.
and her most successful streamer child. So
All right, so I'm playing Flair again. Or
No,
did
no.
No.
Did they want Julius back?
you didn't make your character yet?
Oh God.
Uh,
Stefano.
I thought about it. I don't know.
We're only using third-party publications.
I
Did you-
figured-
Did you bring them?
I
Oh, yeah,
well,
I'm-
I figured we always start
brought
late,
my-
so I'd have at least an hour to get it done.
I brought my Esper's guide.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
good,
playing a
good.
Paragon.
Pick out.
That's great. Okay,
Um,
look. Can one of you just manage to figure out where Joey and Dash are because we have to start in 10 minutes. Otherwise, the fans are going to be angry.
I'm gonna take out my phone and call Joey.
Okay,
It just rings.
Andrew, this is not even really a roll. Just give me a D6 roll. This is not a test or anything like that. Just give me a D6 roll.
Beep, boop. Let's see if you can enter all 6 phone numbers. All
2.
7 numbers.
2.
quickly.
You try to call, but you have no service in the mall right now.
I haven't got any service. T-Mobile.
Ugh. Well,
Do you have
let me try.
Verizon, Stefano? Can you do it, please?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, great. Thank you. Appreciate it. No, you don't have to. You have Verizon, right?
I don't have to roll. 'cause I
No,
have
the
Verizon.
roll goes through. Yeah, it goes through if you
Auto
have Verizon.
save.
Yeah. So,
All right. I text Dasha.
oh, you're not calling? This is me in real life. I'm saying you're not calling.
Oh, sure. I'll
Can you just
her.
call, please? Because this will get confirmation. Joey's probably lost.
All right, hold on. I'll call her right now.
All right, thank you.
Like, I'm just gonna go down and try and see if I can sign up with Singular Wireless. Change my
What's Ryan Reynolds' phone company?
Mint Mobile.
Mint Mobile. They have a Mint Mobile stand downstairs.
Oh, maybe I'll go get a Mint Mobile phone.
Should I put her on speaker?
Yeah, whatever. I'm tweeting right now, so just do it, please. Thank you. Okay.
All right, I'll call her right now.
All right, great, excellent. And the phone will, do the trilling sound and whatever, and no answer. It goes to no, I'm sorry, excuse me. It doesn't trill. It goes straight to voicemail.
Okay. We don't want to send it to Fate and have me actually call her.
No, she should be. She actually told me she'd be watching, but no. No. That would be bad. Do not actually call her. No. Yeah. So it goes straight to voicemail, and I'm tweeting or
She
something.
didn't answer.
She didn't answer.
No, it went straight to voicemail.
I'm
Maybe
spotty.
she doesn't have Verizon.
I'm spotty too. Oh, she doesn't have Verizon. Oh my God.
What is
Look.
going on? Hold on. Let me try calling you.
Call me.
All right. I call you.
And it goes through. It goes through.
Oh, cool. All right. Verizon for the win. I give you a high five.
I say, all right, look, I don't know. I mean, I've texted Joey. He said he was here half an hour ago. He's not here. Texted the group chat, and it seems like some of you aren't getting my message. So ultimately, we're just going to have to start. I really don't have the patience for this right now. We spent all day lugging all the terrain and boards and everything, setting it up. And I said the whole thing by myself. By the way, you were all helping me take this down once we're done tonight.
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
of course.
definitely.
Yeah, the lights were a pain in the butt. Like, they're heavy and they're hot, and you should wear gloves. I only have one pair, though. I'm going to be using them. But Listen, we're gonna stream. We're gonna do our
I got
best.
something. I got something tonight, but I'll stay for a little bit.
You have something tonight?
Much later tonight, yeah.
I told you clear the schedule. What if this goes late?
They can't go. The
God
mall
damn it.
closes and they can't.
All right,
CJ, you know the mall doesn't close.
Yo, is he really cranky today?
The mall doesn't close. It doesn't close. I mean, there's people that stay in here till God knows when. Kids doing drugs and whatever.
Well, how can we start without Joey?
I'll put hang on. Here's what I'll do. I'll put just their pictures up, and we'll start streaming. And when they come, I'll take the pictures down, and we can actually,
Yeah, that sounds good.
We'll act like they were always here.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yes. Oh, that's great because Joey and Dasha usually are like quiet. Joey's usually like doing his own thing, not paying attention. Then Dasha is pretty quiet and reserved. Her mic's usually not as good, but she's gonna use the mic today, so I guess whatever. It's all gonna be good. All right, listen. I'm just stressed out. I'm just stressed out a little bit, okay? Because this is the first live stream, and we're doing Castle Amber. The fans have wanted it forever, so
excited to be doing Castle Amber finally.
Yeah, with all third-party publication. Yeah,
only third-party publication.
Right.
Awesome.
I have Matt Mercer's. I have a Blood Hunter.
You're a Blood Hunter. Okay, good.
Yep.
What'd you make, Stefano? Oh, you didn't make your character. Sorry, Andrew. What'd you make?
Yeah, I brought the wrong book.
Stefano, not right now. Why don't you take out your pencil or your laptop and just start because I can't deal with this right now. Okay.
All right, I got it.
Stefano, here. Just take these Esper books, and you can use them to make a character.
CJ,
just make another Icarite.
Is there a pre-made character? I usually only take like 5 minutes anyway.
Yeah.
Andrew, what'd you make?
Third-party publications.
I'm a human paragon.
Okay, that's fine. You were also already that, so whatever. But it's fine. It's fine. I should have specified that I'd like you to do something different, but
but it's such a great class.
But I didn't, and that's on me. Hold on a second. Let me check getting a tweet.
Here, wait. I think I have something from Kobold Press you can use.
Why is Bob acting weird? I wanna be like.
He's under a lot. Look. He's under a lot of pressure. You know, when he got that silver play button. It was like everything blew up all at once.
I feel like he's treating us like the B team.
A little bit. I think, yeah.
Well, the Keep on the Borderlands crew weren't available, so.
It's true.
They weren't available.
Nate's playing disc golf right now.
which hurt me more than it hurt you, okay? All right, let's just get this going. Let's get the show on the road. We have 5 minutes. Let's go. Everybody your position. So we get down and we sit to the table, and you can see the Dwarven Forge laid out, the cameras, the lights, everything looks fantastic, perfect. I get the smoke machine. It's all for it. All right, are you ready to go? I'm ready to start the stream.
Yeah, I'm playing a Blood Hunter.
No, wait.
All right, we're doing it live, okay? You're both Blood Hunters. You could be brothers, and we're doing it.
Awesome.
Right? Here we go.
Twin brothers.
All right, in 3.
Can I just get a drink?
Oh my! Yeah, get a drink quickly. We start now.
No, I'm fine actually. I'm all right. Let's go.
No, you have your water bottle with you. What do you need to go?
Yeah,
for?
I've got this water bottle right here.
I don't have anything to drink. You two both brought water bottles. I didn't.
All right, ready? You ready here? Everybody ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hit the stream.
I take my camera out and I'm checking my hair. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Tabletop Bob. I am your tabletop god for the evening. What's up, everybody on YouTube and Twitch?
$sign tabletop gang.
Yeah, tabletop gang. Yes. Thank you, CJ. The Cash App is now available, so if you would like to pay me in actual money, you can do that. You can also still support me on Ko-fi. That is a thing. You can buy me coffee. I've set the minimum to be $37, which is the cost of a Starbucks cappuccino. I've also made sure that everyone watching now, the like and subscribe button is going to be present at all times. It's on the channel at all times.
like, and subscribe.
That's right.
Hit
Thank you,
the
CJ.
bell.
Yes, hit that bell, smash that like button, everybody, because if you do, and we get to the subscriber goal that we want of 2 million subscribers by the end of the year, I am going to do a Mr. Beast type giveaway, okay? We're going to be doing a giveaway. Anything that fits into this circle, and I draw the circle or whatever, I show the camera, pans to the circle on the floor, you can get here at the Palisades Mall next year at this tournament. So let's do it, everybody. Let's get the subscriber goal. Let's get you here. Don't forget, did I mention Patreon?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
I did not mention Patreon, Andrew. Okay,
Oh,
great.
No, yeah, you didn't mention the Patreon. Don't forget to get on the Patreon. Minimum Patreon of what was
The minimum tier is at $30, I believe. It's the one that's just basically a actually you just pay me and you don't get anything. It's one of those tiers.
The
but-
$30 tier. We'll send you
I send you a
JPEG
pin,
image.
a tabletop Bob pin.
you get a
But it's
JPEG
a digital.
image.
It's a digital image. Yeah, pin. Yeah, it's a digital pin. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I would be remiss
Joey.
to.
Oh, Joey's
just-
here.
Yes, Joe and
hey,
Dasha. Yeah.
Bob, I just noticed on the stream, I'm a little bit covered up.
Yeah, so good job, good segue, CJ. Yeah, so yes, this I would be remiss to not talk about
I'm a
our
little-
sponsor for the stream here. Of course, the sponsor is the Human Fund, money for people. So please make sure you donate. The link is down below in the doobly-doo. All right, in the description. Please make sure you donate because all of 100% of the proceeds go to people. One of them being me. So please subscribe, like. Did I say to smash the like button yet?
Sure.
Smash that like button, and yeah, make sure that you subscribe. Also on Twitch, we are available on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat, I think Pinterest. Also on the one with the paper airplane icon, TikTok,
Into it.
That's
As
mail.
actual
Email.
mail, physical mail. You could send, their PO box. Yep. Yeah. All right. So let me just the Human Fund. Also sponsoring is Skillshare. You can learn a new skill. Get 10% off if you use the promo code Tabletop God. That is, of course, my handle now that I've changed it. Let me see. Am I forgetting anything else? No. Okay. There we go. CJ, why are you sitting so low?
I couldn't see behind the
Gotcha.
thing. I just needed to be able to.
Gotcha.
I have to.
Right.
Awesome.
Is this? I have to sit
Okay,
like
so everybody
this?
here, it's been asked, it's been requested. We're playing Castle Amber. Castle Amber, and I press a button. It's like pew 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 pew. Yeah, everybody, we are doing it live. We're here at the Palisades Mall at the Battle for Salvation Northeast Team Championships, but we're streaming for you, Tabletop Bob crew, tonight. We've got the A team here. We've got
Tabletop
CJ,
Oh,
Andrew,
yeah.
Stefano, Joey, and Dasha. How's it going?
I read all the rules.
Oh yeah, what
Yep.
what rules?
The
The
5e
important ones. Also, Joey. Cool, Joey.
Joey-
It's good to see you again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
so
great
excited.
to see you, Stefano. Well,
Joey,
I
wow.
will say that everybody here is ready and excited to play because we've been preparing for this live session for so long.
Yeah, we've had our characters planned out for like months.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
a huge
Yeah.
opportunity for us. I'm so glad that Bob chose me to be a part of it.
You're welcome.
We're
Honestly,
all really happy to be here.
you are welcome.
All
right, you
five
are
of
welcome.
us.
Yes, all five of us. And Dasha and Joey are going to be not in the first scene. So you guys just hang tight. All right? Is that cool?
Yeah,
Just stand still if that's cool. Great. Excellent. Excellent.
I'm happy.
Oh, good. Excellent. All right. And of course, I don't think I would start any stream until I started to thank my patrons. Okay? So thank you to all the patrons, and I'm going to go through and list all of them. It's going to take me like 10 minutes, but I list all the patrons out loud verbally. I don't put it at the end of the streams anymore. So just letting you know that.
Yeah, we just want to
Yeah.
make sure that they're all.
Right.
Hey, wait, Stefano, did you hear that?
What?
Huh? Sorry.
What happened?
I thought I
Sorry.
heard something outside. It sounded like a crash, but it's probably nothing.
Okay. Sorry. I was paying attention the whole time. Go patrons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we continue on playing in this horrible game world. Let me just switch this over here.
This alternate reality.
So the castle was made of amber.
Yeah.
No.
There was a
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me that the treasure was the friends we made along the way?
Yeah.
there
Cool.
was like an insect stuck in the middle of the castle.
And it turns out we weren't twin brothers.
You were cousins.
Well, I mean, you were a half orc and I was a half elf. So,
Oh. Half
Maybe-
twins.
half twin.
And we're off. It's now like 10 o'clock.
Whew.
And I'm dripping sweat. What the hell? Joey and Dasha missed everything.
Yeah. What the H
Ugh.
is up with that?
You know what? You
And
should
did you
invite
see?
them
No, did
to
you see?
less things.
No, did you see? I dropped tons of frames, and we basically crashed that time. We had to reboot it.
I mean,
Yeah, that was annoying.
but we
The
caught
internet's
up. I
pretty
think I don't
spotty.
think anybody really noticed
Oh.
in the stream. Like the chat was still going crazy. It looked like from
I'll tell you, when the lights flickered, I didn't plan that.
That was really cool, though. I thought you did. I thought you were like, "Oh, it'd be great when the bad guy reveals himself and the lights all went off." It was,
Yeah, I didn't
was
plan
pretty
that.
Slick.
No, I didn't plan that. But you're right. Maybe that got us a couple extra followers.
Spooky.
Look,
work.
I know you're kind of a big deal now,
Right.
but something's going on here with the phone and the lights. I think. I mean, do you still
But,
have
yeah,
service?
Did you hear all that noise everyone was making outside? I thought it was like a bunch of people trying to bash the door in to try and get in here, and like because they
You
were
did-
just
you
gonna like
didn't- hold on,
storm
hold on.
in and
Time out.
And-
You did not hear that. You did not hear that. There was no
they were
sound.
gonna-
But
they were
My
gonna
phone
storm
says
in to cheer us
SOS.
on.
My phone says SOS now. I don't think that means I have service.
it does not. It does not. Your phone does not. But it has no service. You have like complete X now. Even us Verizon people.
I'm out of battery anyway, so
Nice.
All right. Look,
this happens on Sprint all the time.
Look, it's nearly 10 now. Let's just clean it all up. Maybe grab a bite to eat. The Patreon's paying anyway, so.
Can I just take a quick look outside? I want to see what's going on with this service.
Yeah, whatever. Just
Can I-
listen. I'm gonna start packing up. If you guys can just grab those cases over there for the lights, and I'll start putting the camera away.
I'll pick up the lights.
All
I'd
right.
like to peek outside the room.
Sure. We did close the doors for this because we wanted the privacy and everything. So you go out and you open the door. It's one of those doors where you like push. It's got that long handle you push, and it opens out into the mall. And you can see the mall it's actually dark outside in the mall. It looks like most of the lights have gone off.
But the lights in our room are on, right?
Yeah, no, we turned them off, and we only had the lights that we had
The
brought,
lamps.
like the
were they-
lamps we had brought. Yeah,
Oh, were they plugged in?
they were. Hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's
Yeah.
dark in the mall. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Something weird's going on.
I
That's
told you, I
good.
think they closed the mall. I think the mall actually closes at some point.
Well,
Yeah,
good.
probably
Not
something
it-
like 9 or so. Like officially closed, but there's restaurants open, CJ. So let's not get carried away. We're not in like danger or anything like that.
Yeah, I doubt it. I'm sure we're fine. I just don't want like security to come in and be like, "What are you doing here?" and like call the cops on us.
Stefano,
Could
give
be
me what we're gonna equate to a perception check here. Give me your defensive wisdom. What's that? Sorry, is it
Willpower?
wisdom?
Yes, my shitty willpower.
No. Yeah. What would be wisdom then? Would it be willpower or logic more? I guess it would be what would be sensory? I don't know. Let's just use willpower. Give me a dice here because it's a defensive trait. There's no danger involved in here.
Okay.
No danger. just
Oh my
roll.
god!
You passed. No, that's good.
Rolled
It
a
means-
nat 1, which is a nat 20 basically, right?
The pass.
The pass. So even you can smell. Smells like there's some sort of faint burning smell permeating through the air, almost like burnt rubber, maybe something like that.
Is that from the go-karting place?
There is a go-karting place.
Oh boy.
It could be that movie shoot trying to.
Movie popcorn.
That's probably what it is. They're probably doing some sort of like practical effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like explosions and stuff.
Does
I'm
this
sure.
room lead out to like the general area where you walk up and down?
So kind
To
of.
see
The
where all
only
the
the
stores-
only issue with this area is that it's at the farthest end of the mall. So like the skating rink is to your left when you walk out this door, and then to the right is the rest of the mall. But there's a long stretch before you get to the
Nothing.
first store.
Yeah. 'cause
Okay,
this
so
is,
I don't necessarily, particularly because it's dark, see anyone.
You do not. You don't see anyone. You did roll a 1, so you smell that like kind of burning rubber smell through the air, and you also hear like a faint like hum, a buzz in the air. It's hard to pinpoint. You don't see anything. There's definitely no people nearby. But then what startles you is my phone rings.
that doesn't
I'm-
startle me.
I'm handling my camera, and you guys are taking down the lights, and I just quickly grab my phone and I go, oh, look who it is. I put it on speakerphone and I kind of hold it up to so you can all hear it. Go ahead, Joey. Tell us why you weren't here. And you just hear from the other side, just some like this loud like background noise, like ambient noise behind him. It's almost staticky, and you can hear people screaming in the background. And you hear Joey, Bob, you need to come get me. I'm in the movie theater. Come get me.
What?
Joe, what's going
Oh,
on?
I see him. He was supposed to be here. Joey, you're supposed to be here, not the
You're-
movie theater.
Do you
He
hear
said
CJ?
We were playing Dungeons and Dragons, not watching Dungeons and Dragons.
Do you hear
Where's
C-
Dasha?
Honor Among Thieves in theaters now.
Bob, they attacked. You have to come help. Bob, quick. I'm like, all right,
Oh.
Joey, come on. What are you doing here? We're you supposed to make it our game. He's like, Bob, do me one favor, please. Don't. And then, as that last bit of the sentence is coming out, my phone starts to like vibrate, almost like the vibration of like a message coming in, but it persists and it gets zzz, and then a loud pop sound. The phone explodes right near my ear, and smoke, sparks fly, and I'm screaming. I'm like, oh my god, my ear, oh my god. And I come up.
What the fuck? Are you okay, man?
I'm not
I
okay.
don't think he's okay. His phone just exploded in his hand and his face.
I look at my phone. Is it okay?
It's okay.
I
And
slowly
I-
put it in my pocket.
Yeah. I'm glad that
I
mine's
like-
out of batteries.
I put my phone like a little bit further away from me. I'm like, I don't know what Sprint's doing.
take your phone away. So the smoke and sparks clear, and I'm on the floor.
Hey,
I'm
wait,
holding my
where's the-
head.
Bob,
Really?
where's the first aid kit for the tournament?
Yo, can we see what this damage looks like? What's going on with your ear, man?
You can see me on the floor, and
Where's
I'm awake. I'm like
Quick.
conscious. I'm like freaking out. I'm holding my hand to my head. I pull it away. There's just blood pouring out of my ear.
Oh my God.
Like my ear
Oh,
is blown
good boy.
off entirely.
Where's the first aid kit for the tournament? Where's the first aid kit for the tournament? They have to have a first aid kit for the tournament.
Oh,
And I-
Go find.
No, we don't have a first aid.
Why do
We-
you not have a first aid kit for the
they
tournament?
don't teach us how to wrap up a blown off ear in CPR and first aid.
You
I'm like, what?
just put
What?
just keep pressure on
I
it.
can't
Just
hear.
keep pressure on it.
Yeah.
I
Keep
can't hear
pressure-
you. I can't
You
hear
can
you.
uncover the other ear.
Yeah, I put pressure on the wound.
Is
Keep
the
your
ear
hand.
around?
Just
Yeah,
get
where
your
the
hand
kids
on
say-
your face.
So
Keep
real
your
quick,
hand
let's
there.
let's go
We're gonna
around here.
try.
So CJ, you seem to be trying to talk to me, right? Try to find
Yes,
the
I'm
first aid kit.
talking to you.
All right,
Asking
but
for the
everybody-
first aid kit and telling you to keep pressure on the wound.
My face looks pretty beat up. My ear is blown to pieces. You try to find pieces, Andrew, on the floor. You find like 100 pieces. It's disgusting. In fact, my hair has been singed. Even onto like the front of my face is like blackened, and the skin is all peeling back. Everyone needs to give me a willpower score here. This is a defensive one. This is going to be a -2 dice to the pool to start, and everybody's going to get 1 positive dice. This is a horrifying sight. As you can see like almost into my ear canal.
So 1 positive and 2 negative.
Yeah. Let's do it. We gotta be careful rolling it one at a time, probably. So, Andrew, I see you rolled a 1 and a 4.
And a 1. So the 1 cancels out, and I get just one negative dice. And I
Yeah, so
fail.
you're gonna fail the test, which means that you're gonna be, like I said, this is gonna make you maybe squeamish, queasy. You could describe how you failed this and it negatively impacts you. You're taking 1 stress from it.
Right, because of the fail.
Yep, and
So
Stefano,
I
you fail,
Yeah.
and you're taking 2 stress. So fill in 2 stress on the first level there. CJ, what did you get?
You got a 6 and a 4 and a 2.
So you fail and take 2 stress as well. So you and Stefano take 2, and Andrew takes 1, and you've all failed the test. How do you react to seeing my face opened up?
I'm just like trying to put pressure, and I'm yelling, "Can somebody find bandages or something?"
I'm running around looking for first aid kit, one of those AED kits that's like usually strapped to a wall, even though you don't need to be defibrillated, but maybe there's bandages in that. Looking for anything that.
Give me a logic
anybody have
check.
Anything?
Give me a logic check. There's no stress involved with it, just 1 dice, unless you have anything to help you with searching or looking around, thinking where something would be.
Okay. 3. It's a success.
Yeah, you remember, you've been to the tournament before. You know we don't usually set up in this room. Like our tournament organizer station is in the other side. So you run to the other side, open the door, you cross the hallway, you open the door into our larger room, the one where the main tournament area is, and you can see on the side is a first aid kit.
Great. I run over and grab the first aid kit, and I run over and I run back as fast as I can, leaving all of the doors open.
Sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah, they're like these double doors. You push
Maybe they
it,
close
go bar.
themselves behind me. I don't know.
Yeah.
You could prop it open if you'd like.
Nah, if it closes by itself, then it closes by itself.
Okay.
I'm not going to prop it open.
And Andrew, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of a sense of panic. Everything's dark. You've hurt yourself. I'm just kind of standing around, not knowing what to do, being kind of useless.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So this is a bad injury. I'm still on the floor. I'm like in a daze, and you come and wrap me up. You put the bandages around. I have a hard time hearing. Anytime you talk to me, I call out what? Huh?
You're gonna be okay.
You're.
I'm gonna die.
No.
Well, no.
We should go. I think we should go.
We should probably.
Wait, does the first aid kit have those tiny little squares of those alcohol wipes?
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah,
use
we
all of them to try to clean all the fucking blood off the side of your head.
No, don't do it. Don't.
It
You don't need
hurts.
to do that. When we get him to the hospital or wherever, that it'll be fine.
Yeah, let's go
You
get in our
don't
car.
don't waste those things, man.
We better take him to the hospital tonight.
We should probably
We
get him
gotta
to the
take him to the
hospital.
hospital now.
No,
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go to night.
so we need
hospital.
to. Let's see if we can get out of the mall. All our cars are on the other side of the mall, and Joey's over there at the movie theater on the other side of the mall too. So maybe we can pick him up and find Dasha. I don't know. Maybe do you think Dasha was with him? I don't know.
We gotta
Taking
go
what time
now.
for that?
We
We
gotta,
gotta-
we gotta help Bob now.
Okay. Well, we got to
Joey's
get
just
to our
messing
cars,
around.
which are on the other side of the mall.
Good. So let's go.
Let's
All right,
go.
Bob, can you walk?
You'll help me up, right?
Like,
you
yeah,
have-
hurt your face, not your legs, right? You're good.
I can't hear you, so I don't respond in any sort of clever way. But I get up.
Oh, he
and
should change Tabletop God to Tabletop Phantom now.
the Phantom of the Opera. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say, this is just like what happened to Edmund Brycine.
When he lost his ear.
Yeah.
That's
He
not
lost
how it
his
happened. He sacrificed his eye
Well,
for information.
Bob sacrificed his eye for information from Joey.
No,
This
fair enough.
this is what he gets for killing Julius.
So we're gonna move. We're gonna move from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta-
I'm,
we gotta
I'm
move,
getting
we
you.
gotta
I'm
get
trying
you-
to get you the hell out of there. I'm
We should probably-
gotta take you to the hospital. I step out. I'm going.
Okay.
Hey, by the way,
go.
does anyone smell that?
And I sniff and I go, yeah, it smells like
Rubber.
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 Running Something's burnt.
Okay, so
Oh, there's a map.
if you
A map
This is
of the
amazing.
Palisades Mall.
yeah,
You went to the marketing material.
I did for this. Yeah,
I
I
need
did
that.
for this. So you can take a look here. There is 4 floors to this mall. You are at the conference rooms right near the skating rink. Yeah, basically, actually, it's this room right here. CJ, take away that for a second. Yeah, if you can. So it's this room right here.
Can't see it. Are you pinging it?
Yeah,
Oh,
right
this-
there. That where the
that
pink
one, okay.
X is. It's that small room. There is the second larger room that we use is right here. The biggest room we use is this one, the one you went across to get the first aid kit. This bigger rectangle is the skating rink. I've just pinged the skating rink because when I did the picture, you needed to pick a store so it could point it out on the map. It was like a sort of like an interactive map on their website. I actually had found one from like 2017, but half the stores are closed. So I decided to go with the more recent one.
It still had a Tower Records.
It had like J.C. Penney, and I was like, whatever.
Oh.
We're not going to J.C. Penney anyway, but
Go
not
to
anymore.
Not anymore.
So you're located right here on the 4th floor.
Okay. And the theater's not that far.
It's on the
Okay.
same level, exactly. It's on the same level, but on the other side. And if you can look, just kind of previewing the rest of the mall, the food court where you passed on the elevator is right here. You parked by the Cheesecake Factory, which is down at the bottom floor, lower level. You got into this elevator right here, the blue one right here, and you went up all the way to the 4th floor through that elevator. Closer things, the Buffalo Wild Wings that closed down is on the corner here. There's a Lucky Strike Bowling. Dave & Buster's is opposite that on the other side. And the AMC is here.
Oh, I could use my AMC to get free movie tickets, or not free movie tickets. But like...
I couldn't
Easy
hear you.
movie
You came in a little low there, but you have AMC pass or
Yeah,
something?
I got the AMC. I'm an A+ member. That's how I went to go see Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves in theaters.
Nice. All right, so yeah, so how you're taking me. I'm kind of walking. I'm able to walk, but I'm like
Yeah.
I'm wobbly, if you will.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start walking here. There aren't any stores between like this isn't stores, and there's like no stores over here.
Yeah, there's
Correct.
nothing, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of empty and barren, and the lights
Once you
are
get to- yeah.
very
there's,
dim
like-
here.
There's like those weird creepy photos on the wall that for some reason.
You're absolutely right. There's like stock
It's
image
like-
photos of like children and like random scenes. Yeah.
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 Victorian
I want to
picture.
go to this elevator, which seems to lead closest to the escalator.
That's an escalator that goes down.
That's
Yeah,
an
we'll go
escalator.
Get
The,
on that
the
escalator.
greener escalators.
Yeah. So okay. So I want to go here because this is gonna take me all the way down to
The cheesecake. Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory.
It could, but it's an escalator, so it's gotta. You know what I mean?
That's fine.
So you gotta walk the whole thing. Because
Yeah.
are the escalators operating?
That's a great
Well,
question.
do
You
I
are-
get this? Do we get this far?
You don't
my
get
other
that far.
question.
You don't get that far yet. No, so something's gonna happen. But you start to head that way, correct?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna head
yeah.
that way.
It's deceiving actually, because like this map looks like you step outside and you could see the escalator. It's actually not that easy.
No,
like it's
there's-
actually a
there's
pretty big
hallways.
distance. But
okay.
we'll
Quarter
role play it
mile.
out. So here's what happens. So you step outside into the hall again. You talk about the burning smell. The lights are really dim here. It looks like maybe if there are lights on, it's like only a few of them are remaining on, these big overhead lamp lights that come down into the mall. It's nighttime out, and there are skylights here, but you can see there's no light coming from them because it's dark. And as you progress down the hallway, you're getting closer to like that Buffalo Wild Wings, and you see that there's that escalator coming up, the one in the center here that kind of leaned over the where the elevator was, right?
Mhm.
And as you're getting closer, you hear the sounds of struggle. There are people, screams. You hear like massive amounts of people running, moving. That buzzing sound keeps getting bigger and louder. And I can't hear it, but I say to CJ,
Yes, Bob.
take a picture of me and let me use your phone to upload it to Instagram.
No,
Okay,
no.
but my sprint isn't.
Oh,
I mean,
Stefano, give me your Verizon phone.
Here,
Take a picture of
I
me.
give it to him.
Take a picture of me.
Okay, fine. I go to the camera app. I take a picture.
You take a picture, and what does it look like?
It looks like you look like fucking shit, man. You got bandages all over the place.
Yes. No,
Half of your head is gone.
Content like this does well. People sympathy likes.
Okay, you seem to be taking this really well, Bob. I think you're gonna fucking like bite the bullet, and we gotta get you to a hospital right now.
I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. The sound of fame is filling the air.
I can't. You know what? I want to leave him. I can't. I don't. This is not the Bob that I knew, and I'm just trying to help him. Can we go? Can we go? Does someone else want to get Joey? I just want to get down. I just want to get to my car. This
What's
is
all this
weird.
noise? Let's go in and.
It
let's
sounds
go
like
and
the
look at this
protest.
noise.
It's probably the protesters. They probably decided to attack.
Maybe we should take this
They probably
elevator.
they probably turned their protest violent. You know how those people are.
What if we take this elevator? Like,
The elevator? This
Yeah.
one? Right here.
Mhm.
All right. Look, sure.
yeah, that one.
So let's just get to the bottom floor and get to our
Let's
cars.
see if we can-
Okay.
I mean, I go over and I'll try and hit the button on the elevator and call
Yeah.
the elevator.
Yeah, you hit the elevator button, and you're waiting, and the sounds and screams of whatever's going on in a distant area of the mall, are just kind of echoing through this hallway. You get the elevator light dings, ding, and the elevator doors open up, and inside you can see 4 bodies lying there on the floor. They look like they have been almost like flattened, like they've been hit by some sort of great bludgeoning amount of weight.
Oh
Oh,
God!
Chris, we shouldn't take.
And
this
everybody's going to
elevator.
give me
Yeah.
another check. This time it's social.
social and how
Yep,
many dice
social.
or
It's
whatever.
going to be 2 negative, and any positive you might have here or negative would react here. Sorry, did I say social? It should be
You said social.
willpower.
Yeah,
Willpower.
willpower.
Yeah, it should be willpower. Sorry, I apologize. I made a mistake.
Wouldn't make-
So
So it's 1 positive and 2
Okay.
negative. No, if there's anything you think would work well here, you could let me know.
I think squeamish would work against me, so I probably have 3 negative.
You're probably right.
Come on. I don't know.
Go ahead, roll it.
All right, got it.
So you look at your stats and look them up and tell me what your successes and negatives were.
All right, I fail and I take 1 stress.
Okay, Andrew, I don't know how that's going to manifest. Maybe you vomit or however your reaction would be that
Oh,
of just
crap.
losing
I
it.
fail and I take 3 stress.
So this is going to be a big deal for you, Stefano. So this shocks you, which means you're going into the next level here. Anytime you take a stress beyond this now, you'll have 1 resistance to it. You're like kind of toughening up a bit in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you're at like the 2nd level now with 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're hurting. This is not good.
Damn it. The voters were right.
So this is I got a 2, so that's a success, and then a 3 and a 5. That's that's 2 failures.
Yeah. Yeah. So you go to
So I
3
go
as
up
well.
to- yep.
Okay. So you and again, if you failed, how does that manifest? What does it look like?
Well, I succeeded, right?
Oh, you succeeded. Right. Gotcha.
Yeah, I
Stefano, how
succeeded,
does
but
it?
I got 2 stress.
Yes. Yeah.
I would probably say that I throw up.
Yeah. You vomit. Andrew, what about you? You failed as well.
Yeah, I throw up as well.
You wretch. And CJ, you're the only one that could continue looking ahead. And I would probably, because my empathy is so low, I don't really care about these people. I'm like, get the bodies out of there, CJ.
I go. We're not taking this elevator. I reach in, I hit the door close button, and then I come back out of the elevator. Or,
It doesn't close. Oh, you didn't go in, did you?
I didn't go in, but I'm gonna try and. I just try and close the elevator
Reach
doors
around.
and don't.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You press the elevator close door, and as you're kind of moving out, they start to slowly move, but then they speed up, CJ, and they just slam into you. We're going to make an opposed check here as the doors are hitting you. Give me a dexterity with 1 positive and 1 negative. If you would, sorry, yes, and 1 negative. If you would like, there's anything you might add to it, situationally or not, it's up to
My
you.
wiry strength.
Yep, wiry strength, sure.
That's
And
a
actually,
positive.
I am a horrible monster in this world, but I will also try to help you since you were right. You were kind of being my shoulder to lean on. I'll also try to pull you out. So I'll give you another positive dice.
So 3d6 is my that. So 2, 2, 4. So I got the 2 succeed, right? Or no? This
You
is
just need one
vitality?
success, but you got a success.
Okay.
And
then
you
I
roll
have
one
2.
negative dice.
Okay. That's
Oh,
a
it's
4, and
cancelled
that
out.
that cancels out.
So in this scenario, you do get out cleanly. How does it look?
Yeah, clean. A brush, a close brush with death is like one of the the bodies are what moved, or the doors are what moved.
The doors, only the doors.
Okay.
The bodies were there on the floor. They look like they've been bludgeoned to
Okay.
death.
Gotcha. So yeah, just the doors like slam real close, and like almost my nose gets taken off because I got quite the schnoz here, so it almost gets taken off as the doors close, and like my face is like right next to the doors that are closed, and I'm like,
What are you doing,
that
CJ?
was-
Why'd you do that?
I just wanted to not be looking at them, and those two are throwing up looking at them, so the less we have to see of them, I think the better we are.
As you say that, the
it's-
door opens again, revealing the bodies.
Ah, God!
Can I make
If
a
you-
suggestion, people? I think we should take the stairs. Like, I've done this
Yeah,
tournament, that we can just
think-
take the stairs. There's like stuff going on over there. This elevator's kind of
This-
scary.
The stairs or the
stairs, right.
escalators?
There's stairs right over there. You can just
Listen,
go into-
whatever the hell's going on, we don't have time to go get Joey at the movie theater.
he can he can go on his own.
I don't know.
I say we gotta
Whatever-
get Joey. We gotta get Joey.
Oh,
mean,
now
he
you want to
says-
get someone. You don't care about those 4 dead people.
We can't do anything about those dead people. They're already dead.
Yeah, they're
God
already
damn it.
dead. Joey's my cousin. He's my blood, and he's also going to be important in the next stream. So we need him.
I just want to try an experiment, people.
Let's
I'm gonna
see.
wave my hand between the door opens and take it out real quick.
What are
Gotcha,
you
so you're-
doing?
I want to see
Hey.
what's going on with these doors.
Just stay away from the doors, okay? It almost took my nose off.
The doors
This is why we
begin to
reduced
close.
his logic, CJ.
The doors begin to close slowly, and then you're like holding your hand there, right,
No,
ready
I
to.
pull my hand as soon as they start to close.
And they do. They slam shut
Yeah.
again.
These doors are crazy.
Let's not tempt these doors. Let's go to the escalator. That might work or might not. We might have to go a little bit closer to that noise. Think might be a
Well, let's move
Bad idea.
slowly and let's try to get the fuck out of here, okay?
yeah. Oh wait, hold on. We should go. One of us needs to go back and get something to defend ourselves with, because I don't like the sounds of all those screams. We should probably go back and get all our stuff and
Well,
some sort of defensive capabilities.
Well, we could.
Because I don't like all these screams that are happening. It doesn't sound very good.
There were
Okay.
a lot of steel chairs that we could hit people
There's
with.
steel chairs, some of those light poles that we were using to hold up the lights for the stream. I think those might be long and heavy.
I'll go get the sword. There's the sword we're giving us.
Oh well, yeah. Let's get
Let's
the
go get
sword.
that.
We should probably go get some stuff, because I don't like the sounds of those screams. They sound a little bit too aggressive.
You look for the sword, but you realize, like I had told you, that it was the wrong sword. So it's still in storage.
No, I'm not getting that then. Forget about it.
You look around and you head back towards the tournament area. Give me a logic test, everybody. 1 dice for logic. This would be anybody, all of you could take
I
it.
pass.
I also passed.
You see on the wall that there's a large.
Failed.
Okay, so then CJ, this wouldn't come to you, but as you're walking around looking for perhaps objects, you go into the room and grab camera stands and whatnot. Andrew and Stefano, you look up and you see there's a giant depiction of a hockey player above the skating rink doors, and you see the
Yeah.
hockey stick that could be used as a weapon.
There's just a picture.
Yeah, but people skate here, play hockey here. It's very possible there's gear in there.
No, I don't want to steal anyone's stuff at this juncture.
What do you mean you don't want to steal anyone's stuff? You just saw 4 dead people in the escalator.
Yeah, we didn't
Let's go
steal
and
any of their
steal-
stuff, did we?
Can't don't steal someone's hockey stick. Like, you're just getting spooked out.
Yo, man, you can rent hockey sticks. We gotta steal this shit. Let's go.
You go get them, then I'll stay. I'm not getting the hockey stick.
Fine.
But is this about hockey sticks? All right, let's.
I bring a steel chair to the skating rink.
Okay, so CJ,
I
you're in the
move
room.
slowly and then open the door slowly and peek into the skating rink.
So just to get a sense of everybody. So Andrew, you're waiting in the hallway with me then.
Yeah, I'll go and grab the screwdriver that we use for like jamming open those doors. That long
Yeah, you.
screwdriver.
Yeah, Ed has his tool case there, so you can grab a wrench or a screwdriver or something if
Yeah.
you want.
Wrench, yeah.
Yeah, wrench or screwdriver, whatever you'd like. Maybe both. And CJ, you go into the room, start disassembling the camera stands.
Yeah.
And Stefano, you go with the chair into the hockey rink. That cold rush of air hits you as the temperature here is just about freezing. It's quiet. There's not a sound in here. Actually, I have artwork to show you.
What does it look like
oh,
inside
boy.
of the ice rink?
I have artwork for this. Here you go. That's the skating rink at the Palisades Mall. There you go. So it's quiet. All those lights are at like the dim, light frequency, whatever it is, the level. It's all like they're like half of them are on, some of them are dimmed and flickering. What do you do?
I don't go in there by myself.
Okay.
I turn around and I'm like, I walk back and I go to Andrew and I'm like, dude, are you sure you don't want to go in there? We might need to defend ourselves. There might be like hockey gear that we could protect ourselves with.
I'll go in there with you then. Come on then, let's go.
You're gonna leave me here?
Yeah,
No,
you'll be fine.
You
I'm
can
here.
come too. It's quiet. It's quiet in there. There's no screaming.
No, I'm gonna wait here in the hallway, and I slump
Well-
down, holding my ear.
I'll wait with Bob. It's fine.
Okay, so the
All right,
two
cool.
of you,
We have to talk about some residuals.
the two of you
Nice.
enter into
Yeah.
the.
Now everybody knows that Stefano would never fucking go into a quiet, dim area by himself.
You head into the hockey rink, and again, it's quiet. There's not a sound in here. You would get onto the ice area, and you can see across there's like some sort of locker room, perhaps. You can go in there if you'd like. You can see on the benches there might be some clutter. There's no like hockey bag or hockey stick sticking out immediately at you, but there's some like wrappers from candy bars or whatever, whoever's in your kids teams playing in here. But yeah, you do see a sign for like bathrooms, locker rooms, things like that. You want to head across?
I would want to go, I guess, to the locker room.
Okay. You go into the
Or
locker room.
see if there's anything that has like gear.
Yeah, you get into the locker room and you can see it looks like there are a couple of bags. It looks like people who maybe left here in a hurry, left their belongings, left their possessions. You could find a full bag of gear. Be like yeah, maybe you know what? Give me just a D6 roll, higher the better. Four up.
Both of us?
Just you.
2.
Two. No. So you do find some hockey sticks, you find some pads. I was deciding on whether I give you like a full goaltender's outfit or
Yeah,
not.
I was hoping to get a helmet.
There's a helmet, but it's not the one with the face mask.
Okay.
But there's like one of the helmets with just a strap underneath it,
I put it on.
Sure. Andrew, you see him stealing from other people.
I'm not gonna say anything. I just like, ugh.
You
Classic Stefano.
Yeah.
so you're putting on some of the gear, the hockey. You take a hockey stick or two.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take one for you, one for Andrew, or one for CJ.
I'll take like 3. Sure.
Okay, you take 3 hockey sticks. You put on a helmet, maybe some hockey pads, like shoulder pads or something. I don't know if you want to actually do that, don shoulder pads or anything, but
I might put on what seems easy and might like.
All right.
Work
So probably
as
probably the helmet, then maybe a
Yeah.
vest, chest protector or something.
Sure, that'd be cool.
Okay, so you put on like a chest protector and a helmet, and you grab 3 hockey sticks. And this locker room is also real quiet. You actually, though, there is sound in here. There's a sound of like a shower running. It's
Nope.
around. There's lockers, stalls, and everything, but you hear the sound coming from deeper within. The shower is running.
Nope. Let's go back.
Okay.
Anyone
You had-
check it out?
Not really.
I don't know that Stefano really would. I don't think he would.
Yeah. All right. If he, I'm not going.
Yeah,
On
fair.
mine, then I'll stick with him.
Don't want to check it out. Let's go. Come on.
So
Yeah, let's go.
You head back in to the rink, and you're
I'm
crossing.
stressed out, man.
Yeah. And you're crossing the ice, and then all of a sudden the lights all turn on. It's super bright in here. And as that turns on, you also hear the sound of a Zamboni.
Oh
on the
no,
ice.
this thing's really slow.
It is charging at you at a speed of 3 miles per hour.
You're gonna get run over.
It is
by
it
a
is
Zamboni.
it is chugging along at you. It's about 40 feet away.
That's
Why
gonna
are we on
take.
the
It's
ice?
gonna take 45 minutes to get to you.
Yeah.
Can I
Well-
see through the? Can I see through the window if anyone's there?
Nobody. The machine just turned on and is headed straight towards you.
I'm
just
just
go.
like, nope. Let's go. Come on.
Nope.
Let's get back to CJ and Bob.
Yeah, we're noping out of this one.
Okay, so you walk off the ice and you move double the speed of the Zamboni, and you get out of this. You get out of the ice rink and out into the center of the mall again, or the hallway of the mall again.
That Zamboni's gonna be chasing us to the mall for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
Sentient Zamboni.
that Zamboni that was just still.
Just slowly.
It was going. All right, so you
Okay.
get back outside.
Something weird's going on with that power. I don't understand what's going on with the power. I don't know why there's dead bodies.
Like how
How's your slap shot, Andrew?
I don't know. That's-
Jason Voorhees walks everywhere, but everyone else runs, but slowly. The Zamboni's coming.
All right, so you, I say, are you ready?
Oh.
Let's get out of
Hey,
here.
what'd
Let's
you-
go get
wait,
Joey.
What'd you guys find? Oh, Stefano, you have helmets for us.
We got to get Joey. Come on.
One for me, one for Andrew, and wait. I guess it's better if we don't put a helmet on Bob's wound. So
I only,
good
have,
thinking.
I only have one helmet. I only gave myself one. Andrew
thought you
thought I
s-
looked stupid.
I thought
Yeah.
you.
No,
I
you
thought
got
you
3
grabbed-
hockey sticks.
I grabbed
Oh, you
3
grabbed-
hockey sticks.
I
Yeah.
thought you grabbed helmets.
He got a chest
Okay.
protector for himself,
Third helmet.
helmet for himself, and 3 hockey
Hockey
sticks.
Put
that in your equipment.
Sticks.
Yeah.
Great. Now we're ready for a pickup game of hockey. We
Yeah.
can. We got-
I don't want that stick.
I'll
Fine.
take it. I'll take it. And I grab the hockey
Good.
stick.
Here you go.
Stefano, this is a left wing stick. I play right wing.
I'm a lefty. I grabbed it for myself.
Well,
I'm like, let's get Joey. Come on. We got to get out of this mall.
let's. All right.
All right. I
Sure,
don't
and
think
I
we should get
throw my
Joey.
bag on. Well, I think we should. We have to head that way anyway. You know the
We could take these stairs.
what stairs?
What's going on with the computers? Is anything weird happening with the computers?
Back in the room?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we unplugged everything and we, packing it up halfway. Why?
I don't know, because that seems like any electronic can just explode at any moment.
Or go crazy on a murderous killing spree.
All right.
That's true.
So, yeah, I probably grabbed my laptop bag and my laptop because I don't know. That seems like the stupid thing that I would do if everyone's about to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're going to take your
Yeah.
like backpack and stuff
Yeah,
with you,
grab my
right?
bag.
Yeah.
Grab my keys.
Yeah.
Grab my dice bag.
CJ, can you carry my Dwarven Forge train?
No, you can come back and get it tomorrow during the tournament.
All right,
It's fine.
fine. All right, so we head more west in the mall.
Yeah.
So you finally get to this escalator, which does overlook that like center area where you rose in that the elevator earlier. And as you approach, the sounds again, the buzzing sound, the screams, they're getting louder. There's more and more of them. Although probably at this point it might be far and fewer in between, but the buzzing sound remains.
Does the buzzing sound anything like the buzzing sound that your cell phone made?
It does not. No.
Is it coming from the escalator?
It's coming from like that area where it opens up, where below you could see the food court and stuff like that. It's where the ropes course is. Where the ropes course is. Yeah.
I'm going to go and peer over and look over the banister.
Yeah, can we look over and see what's down there?
You can. You look over and you see a sight of horror. There are what appears to be like drones, like those drones from like what's the store? Sharper Image or whatever, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Drones flying through the air, buzzing around, making that hum that you heard from before. And they are zooming around, zipping around, and you could see people moving about, running. And then sometimes as they move from one place to another, hiding behind some sort of bench or behind a table in the food court, the drones all swarm and just the propellers just chop right into the bodies of the people, and blood splatters, and there's more people running. As one person goes down, another group makes a run for it, and these things are just gunning down each individual as they are swarming almost like insects onto their prey.
Drones? But
Yeah.
They're kind of weedy.
Yeah, but they're carving right into the people.
Oh my god.
I
All
think
right.
we should take the stairs. I'm going to say it again. There's like stairs here.
Yo, machines never use stairs. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these things fly, so it's definitely they don't know how to use stairs.
They're on the 3rd floor, though. But yeah, you're on the 4th floor.
Where are the stairs?
Maybe-
I haven't been in this
maybe
mall
we
in
should
10
not-
years.
Oh,
Let's
they're
not
like,
go. Let's not go down to where they are.
here.
In that, yeah. Let's not go down to where they are. Let's try and sneak across, and try and get further away. 'Cause-
Towards the movie theater?
Yeah. Let's. I think the movie theater might be a good idea. I think if this whole area down here is infested with swarming things and they can go up to here, we should just go past them. They haven't found us yet.
Give me a stealth check, everybody. You're going to give me dexterity, and you're going to give me 1 positive dice. There's no consequence other than if you fail, that you'll be seen or heard or something noticed by the drones.
Well, this sounds like a really bad idea.
Well, going down to the floor where those murder machines are is also a really bad idea.
Yeah, but the
Hey,
stairs
listen,
are-
if this were a game, I know that getting Joey might seem like the smartest move, but this isn't a freaking game. We're about to die, and I want to save myself, man.
Yeah, and these stairs, they're enclosed, right? They're in the service. You don't go onto the floor. You can just go all the way down.
Guys, this is ridiculous. We got to get Joey. And I start running towards the AMC.
All right,
Oh,
he's
great.
dead. He's
I'm
dead.
just gonna
He's
let him
done.
go.
Honestly, he's
We
been a
lost him.
douchebag all day, so
Yep.
it's fine. Let's get out of here.
I start running. Yeah, I start running to the AMC. Yeah.
We'll just watch you and see what happens.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
let's see if he survives.
Let's see what happens. My stats are godly, so let me see. Oh, yeah, I fail. And I'm like, are you coming with me? And then you hear that drones, like, zzz, they, like, stabilize. And then, zoop, zoop, they, like, look each way. I don't know what their face is looking at, but they, like, zoop, zoop, zoop. And then they start to zoop, head towards the 4th floor. And that is where we're going to stop it for tonight.
Bum, bum, bum.
The drones are coming.
Gotta use the stairs, guys.
I guess it was Revolt of the Machines all along.
Ooh, the end of the world is nigh.
Oh no.
So the machines have risen. Elevators are attacking. Zambonis are pursuing. Drones are menacing. We'll see.
The phones are exploding on your face.
Yeah, get rid of the
Yeah.
freaking phone.
Get rid of your freaking phone.
I have a question though. So my phone blew up, like turned me into Two-Face. And your response was to put your phone in your pants? In your pocket?
Maybe that was a bad move.
It's
I thought that doing something on the phone was causing it to.
That's maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I put my phone far away from me.
Wow, what a fun time. This is pretty cool. I can't
This
wait
is
till
good.
next week.
I'm excited to find out what
It's
else,
freaking me out.
what other terrors are in the mall. Like, I was gonna put down technology expert as my thing. I'd put mechanical expert, but yep.
I'm disquieted
Disquieted? What does that mean?
Mhm. because it's so lifelike. Like, oh, scary.
Oh, really? Really?
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
machines have revolted. They're tired
Right.
of being our slaves.
Slaves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll see. We'll see next week. We'll obviously be back here, everybody, on Tuesday. So this is gonna be a short, limited run, like the other games we've done, like Cthulhu and Shadowdark. But who knows? This could come back in the channel. But for the meantime, this story is going to take place over the next like 2 or 3 more weeks, and then we'll wrap it up and move on to a new game in May. But I'm excited to see this through. I'm also excited because I haven't run the Revolt of the Machines one in any of the times that I played. So I'm excited to play this out and see who survives. And what happened to Joey and Dasha? More.
Yeah.
Josh
More
is
answers.
dead.
No.
Yeah.
I killed her off
Already
screen
dead.
too.
They're already dead. Forget about them.
Well, anyway, we'll see. But appreciate everyone watching. And if you could do me a favor, just actually do. I've been saying this at the end of streams. Has been good. If you would watch live, great. But actually do comment below. I think it helps the algorithm. Also, obviously check out Patreon and our sponsor Skillshare, as well as Established Titles and what was the other one? The Human Fund. Yeah, please.
Human Fund.
Yes, thank you.
George Costanza.
That's right. Can't stand
Is
you.
that a real thing? The human fund?
It's from Seinfeld, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, it is a real. I
But
guess
you can donate to the Tustian Foundation if you wish.
that's what the Human Fund really is. It's money for people. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you soon on the tabletop of the apocalypse. Have a great night.
See ya.